you nearly, not nearly, what's the word? You very closely stopped the sacrifice of the poor lad, which is currently cowering behind the pillar, if I remember right. Yeah, I can't ping right now
Yes.
because something's uploading.
Yes, it's a pillar.
And oh god, Dean is kicking in.
Oh, no.
Yeah, yeah, I have not taken my medicine. I'm
Okay.
still deciding on that because I don't want to mix painkillers with Ritalin.
Roll20
Yes.
wants to use your microphone,
No.
Don't fuck that.
No.
but it wants to use my microphone.
Fuck that.
Just tell it to screw up.
Tell it to fuck right
You
off.
read this. Okay, never mind. I have to use my medicine. I'm already starting to mumble again. Yeah, you sacrificed it, and you not
Huh?
to sacrifice. Jesus Christ! I am sorry.
What the fuck?
That's what I get.
That's the
That's what I get. Yeah, I tried for like 2 seconds and realized it was a stupid idea. Where is it?
He sacrificed the. We almost pentagrammed the man. If
You
you're
all,
bad.
yeah, that happened before that, Flash. In case you didn't know, they also made their own suicide bomber, which promptly killed himself for them.
And me.
I will let you know,
Yeah.
the suicide bomber was literally supposed to be a suicide bomber, but...
You didn't care if you made it back.
That's
Yep.
I
I think
was
Walker,
go-
you and me didn't want him to be, but Jevi was very much aware that he was going to be a suicide bomber, and he was very much.
I mean, I would have killed him if I got the chance.
Okay.
He outlived the two
Back on track. You just freed this poor man from being sacrificed. You killed everything else around. And at this very moment, actually Flash's character, the one we are currently using, is witnessing this from somewhere
Oh,
on
what
the
the fuck,
sidelines of the
coward!
bushes.
Play
At
with
the-
the spy.
At the
You saw me
current
stab
rate
myself 7 times in the chest and you did nothing.
of the character which I'm currently using, he was hiding somewhere in the bushes, trying to find out if he could or couldn't save this poor man's life. And if Flash wants to join the conversation at any point, you can feel free to do so. Otherwise,
I'll keep my story that way. I'll be in the tree like a Vietnamese.
my ear.
Yeah, I mean, you're the character currently using your ranger. We settled on that he was somewhere around here trying to help people while still hiding in the forest from whatever happened. But the young man you freed now comes out of his hiding spot. So does his horse,
Be right back.
which ran away.
Microphone muted.
And is he's thanking you. He is really thankful for not having to die.
What about the horse?
The horse is also really happy.
Okay, thanks. I just wanted
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah, don't worry, I got you. Yeah, he he looks a little bit scuffed, my man. But yeah, thank you for helping me. I appreciate it a lot. I didn't want to be sacrificed, if you wouldn't believe it. This actually kind of runs in the family. Something similar happened to my brother not too long ago, so well, that's awkward. You wouldn't happen to be from the fleet that's currently invading this continent by any chance? Because I'm kind of looking for them.
Preposterous.
Because I was actually sent out by my village to establish contacts, so I don't have any money, but if you could kindly point me into the direction of the next invasion force. We need help, and we have some money, and we want to establish. We have also information, and I really need to get it to the next best person that can.
I'm the next best person. Give me all the information.
You.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. I haven't seen a centaur in some time.
Exactly. Where I come from, centaurs are quite a big deal.
Yeah, I know. We actually our village is from the same continent as yours.
Exactly.
That's
See,
why.
he knows.
Yeah. We also haven't seen a lot of them there because we are from like the northern part, from the snowy bits. Not too many horses there.
Exactly.
But I have seen some alive.
I am loving that nobody's fucking stopping me rambling on about this.
No, I have my own questions, but I'm letting
Yeah.
you do your stuff. So.
Actually, while I go on about this, let me get my blanket because it's cold. Ugh, just jump out of the shower.
Put a blanket on the man too.
I don't have a blanket right now, and I'm pretty sure Roll20 only has premium blankets.
Fuck.
Man, come on.
What
But
the fuck?
don't question it, it's a stupid system.
Wait, what?
But yeah, that's actually
Only Roll20 Premium has blankets?
probably.
Yes.
I would trust him with that. But yeah, that is actually pretty nice that I just met you, because I was sure I would have to ride a much longer way.
That was in character, by the way.
Of course.
Of course.
Also would have been really embarrassing if I just died outside here without doing anything. This is kind of awkward. Would you want to follow me to my village with the information and the possibly money, please, so I can fulfill my obligation as
Yeah,
a
sure.
message?
Can I cut up the troll for loot on the field if it's still there?
Oh yeah, you want to do that kind of stuff.
Also, look for the two javelins.
Before you do,
Microphone
I'll
activated.
ask him. I showed this man the map. Could you point me
hello.
exactly where on this map is your village?
It's actually already on your map. If you go into the map channel, it's called here,
Why not
on the
also
maps.
Maybe you should close your
And-
window for once.
It is actually closed, but I'm
Oh,
fresh
okay.
out of the shower and I'm still kind of wet.
Mm.
God,
Hmm.
fuck with that.
Microphone muted.
Flash just left the session.
What?
What did you do?
I'm here.
And I know, but you're in Roll20, you're not
He
there
just
anymore.
renamed him Jevy.
Oh, that's not confusing at all.
Ah, a master of camouflage.
All
warfare
warfare
is
is based on deception.
Yeah, or as Sun Tzu once said, all warfare is based. If you look at the last map on the maps in the D&D thing, it's the small one, Nord Nebelcliff, between Shiva and your field command.
I see.
yes.
It's the one. It's a small fishing village. Yeah, and you can actually roll a history check if you want to.
Yes, I'll roll a history check.
If you remember anything from the...
Maybe
Yes.
something, maybe noble stuff. I have some intelligence here.
I have no intelligence.
I did.
Oh damn!
That
Well,
Walker definitely...
this man knows.
Yeah. Arnos studied all of the briefings before he went out. Yeah, Neunor Nebelcliff is actually a settlement from your continent that was established rather quickly after the first contact. So all of the people living there should be basically neighbors compared to everybody else here.
Alright, that's great to know.
And there's a good possibility that they actually have information and don't just want to kill you like everybody else has been so far.
And we'll kill
Then
them right back.
people wanted to loot things, if I remember right.
I gave you a list of 5 things I want to do.
I mean, people
Loot
not
troll.
killing us will be greater hospitality than we got
Cut up
in the recent.
troll, loot fiend, cut up fiend. You can, everybody wants to, can just give me a investigation check if you would be so inclined.
I am back again.
Investigation. Feels bad. Oh, damn.
Oh damn!
Him.
19.
Oh,
That's your natural 20, boy.
Him.
everybody is rolling amazing tonight. Holy shit.
Time to break
Maybe-
that
Don't
streak.
say that. Shut the
Sense-
fuck up, Crybaton.
Sense dice just like need one week of recharge apparently. So,
Yeah, man.
funny thing actually, normally, as you
It's
have
just-
heard from legends, demons would pretty like the one, or rather fiends summoned like that would actually pretty quickly just dissolve into nothingness. But Zen, being the ever vigilant half horse he is, smells
once
the dissolving of the fiend, and you actually manage to harvest some of his thorns, or rather
Whoops.
bars.
Yeah, man, it's my spikes now, bitch.
I didn't know.
Interesting.
I didn't
You
know they
can-
did that.
Yeah, you can, if you want, let's say, you can roll a d20 and we can see how many barbs you get
Huh.
before it dissolves.
All right.
Don't the bottom
Speed.
dissolve?
Shut up.
God damn it, Sam.
Flash just randomly runs through the whole group with speed.
That is 4 barbs. That's not too bad. So you can write down 4 devil barbs, and until next time I will figure out what they will do.
What about the troll?
Pierce
troll.
things that are pierce resistant. That's what they do. Fuck you.
That's actually not a bad idea. But I will actually. If I already stole my first pen from work. As one should do. Barbs. Devil.
So, what does Kevin discover from the troll?
You actually already also wrote pretty good. Let me see for a second. Just want to write that one down. Pierce resistance? Question mark. The troll, you find one giant club, which is just a really big branch from an old wood. In case you want that, you found.
Not a great club, but just a big club.
It is. I mean, it's a big club for a troll, but trolls are pretty large, so it's.
Yeah, that's
just
minimum a great club.
Also
Yeah,
in
it's-
character then.
Yeah, it's just a really big fucking piece of wood.
Okay,
You find a really dirty loincloth in case you want to go there.
Ooh.
No,
well, let's not take that. It
Yeah.
stinks.
probably.
I feel like
does.
Flash is gonna wear that as a cape.
Microphone
I was
activated.
muted. I'm back in case I forgot to say. God damn.
Nice.
Okay. And also some dead rabbits and like half a deer that's just hanging from his belt.
Are they edible?
You can do a nature check if you want to see if they're still edible.
I can do
Bless
that.
you.
Are you
Oh,
I don't
Flash.
think you
Ooh,
need
that's
to.
20.
That is amazing. You can basically smell the amount of little critters that are still in there from being carrying around for like half a month probably. And you wouldn't want to eat it if somebody forced you to it.
Okay, I will use my firebolt on it to burn it.
You're gonna.
Wait, what is he gonna
Okay.
burn?
Are you gonna
God-
barbecue here?
Stop
Okay, yeah.
burning down forests, Kevin.
Before we do
California.
that, Flash, you are currently still somewhere hiding around here. I can ping on the map in case you can see it. And you just witness a bunch of guys storming out of the bushes, stopping the ritual, killing everything in sight, and apparently...
Well, no, we saved a horse and a dude.
Yeah, and apparently freeing this one man you also tried to save and his horse, and now they're having... Some of them having polite conversations, others are running around and looting, burning up half-dead animals. That is the site you're currently being
Just-
treated with.
Correction.
There's just
I'm
a
not.
boombox playing
I'm
Cotton
not
Eye Joe in the
just
background
standing
somewhere.
there. I'm not just standing there. I actually ran through the entire group so fast they didn't see me, as we can see by speed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so if you at any point want to enter this conversation and
I don't
like,
think you'd get there.
wave to them.
He wouldn't.
No, that's in.
Mm.
That's in nautical miles per second. You just didn't
There we
get
go
the
again.
measurements correct.
I see.
Also known as the sea miles. But where was I? Getting distracted by my own stupid jokes.
You were talking of. Well, we had this man. And he
Oh
walked
yeah,
us to
you
the
had
village.
this man. Then you started looting. Somebody burned up. Oh yeah, Kev, you throw a fireball into the deer. You still wouldn't want to eat that.
Yep.
It has still literally been sitting on the ass of a troll for the past like half month. It's disgusting. But yeah, the man also introduces himself. His name is. I wrote it down somewhere. Just let me double check.
I was just about to ask his name, so thank you.
Shaking on adrenaline high. Don't worry about me. He introduces himself as Werner Kopp, which is. Oh, God.
That's what I understood.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I
it
don't
was,
think I
but
want to
that's-
reveal myself. One of those people is spouting some major shit.
There you go. That's how you spell him. He is a message writer, a messenger, because their village doesn't have any powerful magic people that are able to send messages around, so they still have to rely, on people with forces. And he is one of them. He and his brother mainly, but his brother lost his horse in an unfortunate accident involving 3 other trolls. So he now works as something else. But yeah, if you would just want to follow me, I actually didn't even get far from my village. It's like half a day's ride along the
Oh.
coast. So it would have been really sad if
I
it's like
want
my
to rest
first big-
first, man.
Can he promise me a long rest when we get there?
Yeah.
I can, out of character, promise you a long rest as soon as you're there. Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, but what happens in between? That's what I'm worried about.
as long as you don't fuck anything up, nothing should happen.
I am just gonna promptly.
Mother, did I
You
find my
have not
two
been playing
javelins?
with us long enough, have you?
I have. It feels like all my life. Anything anybody else wants to do here before we leave?
Yes,
Go
I was right on about it. I am gonna retrieve back my 2 bolts that I shot from that session.
Yes, you can do that.
I'm gonna go back.
50% of what to shoot.
I'm gonna go see what the cold blade are. Important cold had on him. The guy that got.
I think pretty sure we already did that. I think yes,
Actually,
because they I can just saw it in the chat. They all didn't have a lot, just some ritual daggers, ropes, and everybody got their 2 silver coins.
Did I find any of my javelins?
Any of the what?
and if it's javelins.
With that investigation check from earlier, sure. You
Both of them, or-
retrieve. Yeah, sure. You retrieve both the
Yay.
javelins. There isn't too many places they could go.
Alright.
So, as the group is getting ready to go, Flash, do you just want to follow them behind in stealth, or do you? I'm not sure what your play is.
I have no idea how I can interdict on this other than just smack Kevin's hand and say, "Don't eat that."
I already know I don't eat that.
Well,
Just
Just
out
if
of
you
nowhere,
want.
like the meme from The Office, like
If
when Dwight gets snuck up on by the lady in blonde
if,
hair.
if we really want to put out the stereotypes on 1 million, when we get to the village, we get to the tavern.
Yes.
yes.
God
I
damn.
mean, I already offered that also to Flash, so I guess Flash, you are just following them behind in stealth.
Full still. All of them are gonna roll perception, but they need perception 1000.
Just
Yeah, actually, if-
this
You
is
know,
how
if
I'll actually
Flash is
roll
just
just
gonna
to
be
see
there.
if I could see him in the like.
Me too.
Actually, Flash, could you go if you double click your character? It's under the.
I know.
If you, yeah, and then
Okay.
there should be
Character
a thing
sheet.
that's
Yes, I'm too busy.
then
What am I-
stealth. It
Ah,
just says
performance
stealth.
see.
You're rolling
At the bottom.
check.
Oh fuck!
Oh. I see.
Nice.
There we go.
Oh.
Better.
How did you? How did
I think everybody except for Kev sees him.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, in that
that's
case,
disappointing. There
How
is
is
definitely.
No. Said no.
I had to stop you
Yeah.
right there. This is the
I mean,
police.
his character is also still level 3, but still that's a little bit sad. There is
Mm.
definitely a man in a green hood, a brown hood. I'm sorry.
He's
Okay.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
know history.
You don't
it's like
treat-
getting charged. It's like, hold up, in 1626, Napoleon.
There's definitely a man standing behind one of those trees, looking at you intently.
No, I'm not.
Alright.
I can speak
That
with
that,
him.
that that is putting me a bit off, but yeah.
I guess I'll.
I
Yeah.
will
Okay.
clearly look confused what you're looking at.
I'm confused that I saw him since I rolled the highest perception, but usually I'm
Yeah.
I'm asleep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure that out. I'm counting something on
just
my
for the
fingers
record,
like
Flash is around here, right?
Yeah, somewhat around there.
How do you do that? Clicky click.
Yeah,
If you,
just hold left.
ability. Oh.
you just hold the click.
Whoa.
Magical,
hold the click.
magical waves are appearing.
Hold the click.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Nice.
guess I'm gonna try.
that was nice.
I'm gonna attempt the Skyrim guard, and I'll be walking pretty much up here beside the horse,
Mhm.
and I'll be like, "I could see you. Reveal yourself."
Oh, I thought you were just doing like the.
Go
Oblivion
fiddling with any locks around
the-
here, and we're going to have a real big party.
Just like the Oblivion dialogue, you walk past the character like 5 meters away, and suddenly just the camera zooms in on you, like, "Hey." Good morning.
Yeah, you're too far away for Oblivion to take effect.
So
I
Flash, whose character name I still can't pronounce. I mean, Jevi, in case you want to send him a message, you can also do that. Free Fane? Do you want to send this mystical man a message in the?
Yeah, he
That's
just hears in his mind, "Hello there."
You're selling me a piece of copper wire?
No.
Ask Zen what are you
I don't understand. It's fucking components, copper wire. If you gypsy
Yeah.
me from
no,
distance.
no. As in, I
I'll
point
tell
my
Kevin,
finger at
man,
you.
100 meters, front.
Basically, yeah.
No, Flash. That means what it costs me to basically cast the spell, but I have a component
Yeah.
part, so yeah.
He can send
Yeah.
a wireless message to you,
Yeah.
which is
So,
ironic. but-
Flash, while you are hiding in the bushes in impeccable stealth as you think, as you normally do, you can suddenly hear a voice in your mind speaking to "Hello there."
Yeah, I just leave.
I see.
Just didn't even have to do an intimidation check. It's just
No.
Alright, I'm out.
Yeah, if something's in my head telling me hello there, that's when you know it's time to go.
Yeah. Also, this knight in shining armor is also yelling at you apparently from somewhere around here.
I can't hear him. His helmet's muffling him.
Well,
Okay,
it's
then.
about 20 feet away, so.
I don't
Go.
think he's wearing a helmet actually. I think that's just
He is.
Is he?
yeah on his profile, but I don't think Walker actually wears a helmet at the moment.
I don't know.
I will
Depends how you
assume he
look at it.
opens
Because...
it if he tries to yell at someone.
Well,
It's
you
just
know
like
what? It's rusted down. He had to swim.
yeah, it's just like in Monty Python's The Holy Grail that the thing always falls down on him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice.
Instead of instant.
It's- yeah. Everybody
should-
jump on that ride. It's still funny.
There you go.
Instead,
Add it to the dictionary. Instead of running away, I will
Yeah.
stand up. That's it.
You will stand up.
There's now a man standing between the bushes.
I'll let you
Ah,
take
I
care
can
of
see
this
you
while I
now.
go smoke.
Kevin,
Oh shit.
looking builds a stealth character. Stealth 1. Nice.
Yeah, actually, Werner Kopp turns around and is like, "Oh, hello.
Banner
Is
cop.
it one of you?"
Bad.
Werner. His name is Werner. God damn it.
Banner
Then,
cock.
aka our
Werner
hostage.
Cobb.
Yeah,
Is
He
Zen in
turns around
charge of
like-
diplomacy here?
I sure hope
No.
not.
Yes,
I will
yes,
run
that
up
is
to
me.
the fence. to
I
make
am
ready.
the important person of the group.
Hello, Mr. Banner
Not
cock.
the horseman. That's not him.
This is Werner. Okay, I will just from now on rename all my
No.
NPCs to NPC 1, 2, and 3.
Now I understand why Crybaton needs to rest for like 6 consecutive weeks between games.
I know, right?
She's just
Awesome.
this tour takes like 10 minutes. Okay, I'm standing up. Do something.
We already said hello.
Yeah,
More
it's,
sucking dick.
Oh,
it's just
No.
it's just awkward silence there, standing in midst of corpses and like, there's a guy.
I
Like,
mean-
Hello.
Stole your kill.
I am sort of the confrontational part here. I mean, I have the longsword, so
I mean, I also run up, so
I'm gonna slowly walk up to this corner while
Mhm.
holding my left hand on my sword. As it
Alright.
is sheatheded.
Where's my M60 machine gun? Deploys a tripod.
Tripod
see.
deployed. Ah, yeah, that's in range.
Yeah,
Who
I
are
mean,
you? I'm asking.
Mm.
I can't pronounce the name, so
That's an interesting.
I don't want to just answer you, that's cliche.
You can try to lie.
Yeah, you can actually try to lie.
Now,
What,
now
do
you're
a
just
Game
kind
of
of being
Thrones?
kind of
Do a
being
Game of
kind of sus,
Thrones.
just standing there.
Do a Game of Thrones. I am no one.
I
Ooh.
mean,
You can
you can sure either try to persuade me with that or intimidate me with that one.
I mean, that would be deception.
I
It's
just rolled
lying.
a 6 on.
I mean, maybe
what?
you're better at
Peace.
lying.
I just rolled a 6 at internet connection.
I will move up closer. Well,
Yeah,
I'll also-
just
to further intimidate, as it might be a danger.
yeah, Flash. So you are about to get surrounded by a giant Goliath, this guy, that looks like a circus clown, this normal-looking knight, and
What should I do?
User in your
Crocodile
channel timed
Dundee.
out.
What
This
should
time,
I
huh?
do?
What should I do?
User
Good
leaving your
job.
channel.
Good one, Flash. I like it.
Right as I manually restart, right before I unplug it, I hear Zen say something, and I'm like, it comes back, I disable it. Nice. Fantastic. Hear what I said, though.
No.
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 Okay, I will simply pull down a face mask to reveal thy face, and
Thy
offer
face?
a hand.
You're gonna pull down
Thy-
Walker's face mask?
Not his, my face mask.
Okay.
The corona.
Offer a hand. Simple. There you go.
Right.
Please
No
don't
words,
kill him.
of
Please
course.
don't- Please,
I'm-
please
I'm
don't
not
kill
gonna
him. Please
speak.
don't kill him. Please don't
All
kill
right.
him.
The mute kind of person. Right. Before I eventually take the hand, can I try to see if I have seen Flash's character somewhere on the big ship?
You can do an insight check while
I'll help you, Walker.
How do I upload a picture?
Well, I will take his sign of taking down his mask as a friendly
I
I
sign.
rolled 19.
don't
In,
think you
uh,
can do it inside here. You can just post it
Oh,
on
I have to do it
TeamSpeak.
in the website.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'd all have to reload to see it.
So Carbiton, have I seen this figure somewhere on the ship? With 19.
Inside,
we
wouldn't
ha-
it be history?
No, you're trying to incite what he is trying to be about.
No. We didn't. Huh? Walker.
Oh yeah, okay.
It-
I mean, you
it
can
is
also do
Walker,
an
but-
history.
I guess.
I mean, insight would be what his intentions are and what he looks like. If
Yeah.
you just want to really see if you have ever seen him before, that would be history, yes. If you want.
I'll
I
move
mean,
it.
I'll-
I want to see his intentions too, so yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Do I need
So,
to say my
let me
intentions?
just
Not
get-
necessarily.
get on this side.
I mean,
I'm looking
if
at
you want
and
to.
tell that.
I mean, if you want to deceive them by covering your intentions, you can roll me deception. Otherwise, you don't.
See, I have a simple, brilliant plan. The enemy cannot know what you're doing if you have no idea what you're doing.
I make
That,
sure
that
that.
would be the next question because we haven't put it into stone, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't with you on the fleet, so that would be a no. But from
well,
the
he
inside,
wasn't seen there, that's for sure.
I have
I
insight
will seem to
19
trust
and
him.
history 17.
So he revealed his face. I go and trust him, and I go to play my harmonica.
Nice.
What?
So this
Okay.
big ass motherfucker sits down next to me and starts playing the harmonica.
I'll bring out my fucking.
Oh, Walker, don't,
No.
if Walker don't shake my hand, I'm gonna go shake this harmonica man's harmonica.
I'm gonna play my Sean then if I hear Kevin.
Blowing spit
Yeah,
through
no.
it, you just shake it.
You
Just
know,
blow it on the other end.
I mean, it's accepting or not, and just doing it right out might be metagaming a tiny bit.
Yeah.
I
You know,
trust him because he showed his face.
We don't have more allies is better than non-allies, I guess.
That is true.
Okay, Zen's already
Let's
pulling out
ask
something.
Warner Cock here if he's if he's heard of
I
this
got a
dude.
strong feeling about this man.
What
I don't know.
the fuck?
Yeah, he has a charming
Yeah.
face.
yeah, I'm looking for a very specific gift which I currently can't find. But Javi is just sitting there with his whatever his instrument is called.
I'm gonna go
What is
perform and
this?
see how good I'm playing my harmonica.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
you play like shit.
I see. Hold on,
Like,
maybe
I'm
I'm
bitch.
better.
Looks at the
There's-
big man in confusion.
Yeah, there's another one I'm thinking of, but I can't find it right now.
I am approaching, stating
Amazing.
that apologies for the bit tense moment here. We have just been into combat, so we're a bit aware, if you want to say, cautious. I am offering. I am also pulling out my hand and be like, we can be friends. We need allies, and we have a great adventure forward.
What
I'm
are
also
your
here.
intentions here?
Says Werner from somewhere behind. Hello.
Where'd you
Oh,
come
God.
from? Where'd you go? You're,
Can I, Joe?
Not Nigel.
Which one's Werner?
Werner Cobb is
Just,
behind there.
This guy, he is currently brushing his horse because he's
Oh,
happy
what
that
the
they're both still
fuck?
alive.
He's
That's the
so
guy there.
Don't
Tiny.
worry.
It's a host.
I know.
It's
he's
a
squishy.
it's a hostage. It's the guy they saved last time. The guy you were also watching being sacrificed,
Yeah, it's
thinking
just
about
hard
how he
to
could
see
save
him because he doesn't have the whole character thingy-majiggy.
Yeah.
No,
Mm-hmm.
someone.
The man
we
that
didn't-
considered a burn to death.
Yeah.
You did, motherfucker.
Meanwhile, 50 cal's just standing by this ledge, just kind of
Yeah.
idling by.
Oh yeah. There's also a dwarf
there's a
and
50 cal?
tiefling.
Yeah.
There is.
Good to see that at least sprung off Bear 50 cal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What? I'm
Don't worry
so
about it.
confused right now.
His
Don't
name
worry
is.
about it.
This is his name.
Baru. Oh.
But we call him Barrett, and then Walker calls him Barrett 50 cal, and it caught on. So Barrett 50 cal it is.
I mean, he has a lot of damage when he needs to.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
That's all.
damage.
Can't
has a
shoot
glass
through
cannon,
Tito's. Can't shoot through Tito's. Okay. Words.
Oh my god.
I completely
I-
forgot where we left off at. Or are we just doing something?
We're doing the handshake of friends, okay? That's what we're doing.
I also finally found a meme. Never mind.
Found a meme.
Yeah,
And this
I know.
is
I
why
want,
this takes so long.
I want to get
Yeah,
that rid of my chest because
It,
there you go.
it's Crybaton being slow.
Wait, I feel,
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like, well,
So it was-
Flash doesn't need to decide on his entire backstory now, but I feel like
Yeah.
Flash does need to decide now whether he's from this continent or the other one.
Yeah, that's. I
Are
think
you
to
a
decide.
filthy imperial or you're a stormcloak?
I shall not say.
We will
Kinda
decide on
sus.
that later.
I mean, sure.
We have.
It makes sense. He hasn't spoken a single word.
I will simply say I am a nomad. How about that?
No, man.
There you go.
Have you ever
Okay.
worn for the circus?
Do you want to join the Grey
I
Circus?
will walk to the cliff and jump.
Okay, to move this along, Werner has finished, making sure that his horse is okay. And it's like, so if you want to get to the city before sun falls and whatever happens, don't want to get captured again. Could we get a move on, please?
Yes.
Metagame.
I know there's a
Sure,
bit of
we-
metagaming, but
we can talk on the
I was
way.
already about to
Yeah.
go back to him, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
amazing. You have gained a new friend.
We
Isn't
have
that
a new
great?
companion.
Yeah.
How
Hell yeah.
convenient.
I know.
Uh,
We have like a rotation of people. Sometimes we have Urdok, sometimes we have Barrett, and now sometimes we have Flash.
yeah, there's also there's
Yeah.
We'll
there's
call
a
him
dwarf.
Nomad for now.
Yeah,
I'm
there's a dwarf
discussing about-
standing around somewhere. Mhm.
I'm
sorry.
discussing about high explosive armor piercing shells with Kevin up there.
I don't know
Okay.
what those are, but
Oh,
I will
yeah,
walk
you-
away from you.
I'll teach.
No.
I'm out.
He moves
That-
in a fancy way.
You know, I'm gonna ask the horse about the village and whether the dude is actually
How?
talking. And Kevin and Flash understands because he also speaks.
Oh yeah,
Does
Flash also speaks.
Sylvan.
Yeah, he speaks
I speak
Sylvan.
horse.
Yes, he does.
Sylvan is the wasn't it the
Oh,
language
right.
of elves?
Nope,
But-
Sylvan is horse.
Where do you guys put your character sheet?
My second screen.
Yeah.
Uh,
You
Flash,
can
if
press. You can press the thing in the top left corner, then it
Oh
becomes its
yeah,
own
yeah.
tab.
'Cause- Oh, that's some. Okay, I
Oh.
got where to put it now.
Or you
Yeah.
can double click on it on the top part and it
Make it small, yeah.
minimizes it, yeah. And
It's
you
some
can have
advanced-
it-
No, no,
technique.
no. As long as I can just separate, so I don't have to open it every time, and I got it.
But yeah, Flash, whatever Zen is trying to ask the horse, Freyatain, is I guess how you pronounce it, can also hear it. So, Zen, what are you trying to ask the horse?
How is the village and whether this dude is Warner Cock is telling the truth.
Jesus Christ. So the horse is first of surprised that it can understand you, and this gives you
No,
like
I talked to it last time.
It
You
Told it
did.
to
talk
get out
to-
of there.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, but it maybe was more of like, more of emotion.
Zen?
Yes.
I need the immersion. I need you to roleplay this for me. Talk horse.
Yes.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
Come on.
No.
So Zen asks in horse, apparently, about the village. And the horse is like, it smells of a lot of fish. I think the men work on the sea. I like Werner. He's nice. He always feeds me apples. I have a good life. Until I got captured and nearly eaten by the big thing.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, life is great.
Always those small complications in life.
Will there be the big deal that's now burning?
Also that, yeah, it's still burning.
Alright.
Oh no.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. It's just, Freya has talked to many a horse in his lifetimes, but always asks more in-depth question about the structure of life and what makes it worth living, and never has some such benign conversations about how's your village, apparently.
Well,
So everybody gets on their merry way. Are you, Freya, and you have your horse somewhere in the woods tied to a post, I guess?
We have
Do I have a
Urdok
horse?
watch them on this outskirts
No,
Yes.
of
you're
the
not
woods,
gonna
don't we?
ride me, Flash.
What if
What's
I
with
dirty
Urdok?
talk in Sylvian?
Not even that.
What was that about Urdok, yes?
Wasn't Urdok on the outskirts of the woods guarding the horses?
Oh yeah, Urdok is, yeah, that's a good point. Back on the road, you can see
Oh yeah, I got
there's
rustic hospitality.
there's also a dwarf guarding the horses on the road.
with a gun.
He has some sort of long metal and wooden stick on his in his arm, ready and pointed at you, while he is mumbling something in his Dwarvish
He's
language.
a mage. It's not a gun. Guns don't exist. It's a mage. According to me and Kevin, because we're the stupid kids.
While we're mounting a horse, I am
In
telling
Thung.
our dear
Thung.
Urdok that we
Yes.
got a person in the village nearby that we rescued, and a new ally. So he doesn't
Poppy
suddenly
User disconnected
shoot
from your channel.
Flash.
Best.
Yeah.
I'll let
Yeah,
Werner about legends and shit, you know, classic stuff.
Legends and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so while you're on the road, you're basically just asking, let me just see while he guides you back to his village where he lives, if he remembers the way of the road that has only one way. He doesn't get lost on a one-way road, isn't that amazing?
Amazing.
So yeah, while the evening comes to a close, you're nearing the village. You ask him about legends, he said.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check my script, which I prepared. We're from the same continent, but I guess we come from more up north, I guess. We were all fishermen, or at least my parents and the other elders were fishermen there. We hunted whales mostly. Actually, have you ever seen a narwhal?
No.
It's like a whale. It's like a mixture between a unicorn and a whale. It's like a whale that has a really giant horn in the middle of its head. Have you ever seen one of those things?
Nah, it's fake. I don't believe you.
It's a unicorn in the sea.
Counted a lot, but I can't say that I have witnessed any of those. No.
No, it is very much real and very much dangerous to hunt, but we managed because the horns sell for a lot of money. You can make like cool weapons out of them, and some mages use their horns as components for some magic stuff. So we lived a good life, but there's a new continent, and our village basically unanimously decided to come over here and establish a new ground to live on, maybe hunt some different things, and now here we are, living a somewhat good life. That's nice. I don't have any tales yet from this continent. We have only been here for so long, but I can tell you some tales from where we used to live, if you want.
Yeah, sure. Those would
So
be interesting.
we actually had like a really big pirate problem for like decades because it's hard to live off the land. So some people that aren't, brave enough to hunt whales, like my family, just reside to basically plundering and raiding the villages while the men are away on fishing hunts. And we had a really big pirate problem, but apparently we had like almost like a folk hero. Apparently like a halfling woman that was just out there hunting pirates for free, just for the thrill of it. Don't remember her name though, but she was known. Like sometimes we would just come back from a hunt, and just at the entrance of our village is just a bunch of pikes with heads of pirates stuck on it, and nobody knows why they're suddenly there. So yeah, I don't know.
How do
She's
you hunt whales so close to the opium sea?
I guess
I mean
it's
the
over
northern part of the continent. If you look again at the map, the northern part of the continent isn't as much enthralled by it as the rest of it.
Ah, I see.
It's the icy part with the snow. That's where they're from.
Ah, okay.
Like those little fjord-ish thingies.
Yeah.
Like from
Was that the
Fjallgarot.
travel to water to the Dragonland?
No, more north than that.
No.
So yeah, there's
Oh,
less magical sea and more just like normal sea.
This was gonna be inevitable, but I'm gonna have to take a shit.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Senna's gonna be incapacitated for a bit.
Yep.
Take your
Zen
microphone with you,
just
man. Come
falls
on.
unconscious.
Also, there's maybe one thing I can actually tell you about this continent which you don't know. Do you know about the government, the local one? I mean, I guess you are from the invasion fleet, so I think you prepared some stuff.
We'd
Question mark?
rather call it a rescue and investigation fleet, okay?
I mean, we are ready to be rescued. That's why we actually wanted to ask you guys. So
Yeah,
I am actually not entirely
Don't
sure
worry.
if I do. Can I see if I have any history in this?
you can all roll a history check to see if you
Yay.
know how this land has
I
made up its
do
government.
not know how this land works. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Hold up.
I want to roll history.
I
How
don't
now?
know.
I think I know the
Um,
wrong thing, but
You can actually roll twice and take the higher number because you have lived here for a longer time. Flash if you want.
Okay,
Just-
let me find.
I rolled a 12.
Yeah, take
Oh,
the
nope.
16.
Yeah, Flash has learned some stuff while he lived here, so he just nods, but everybody else is somewhat unknowledgeable. I mean, it wasn't part of your main briefing, it was more like, what can we expect and where can we die and where not. So, apparently, in case you didn't know, it's quite different from home. Like to home, we have like the whole thing where we elect our leaders, and then they have to lead us, and there's like other stuffs that is like control of powers and stuff. Here, it's like not as much. You heard of like the High Council? They have like the Circle of Clerics that just decide stuff. It
Huh.
sounds really stupid, but they actually have like there's a reason for it. You remember after the Great War between the gods, like most of the bad guys just got like banished into their own realm or whatever.
Yeah.
But apparently there were still enough gods left in the mortal realm that either didn't leave or didn't get banished because they weren't good enough to just be like, we are out of here, or not bad enough to get banned by the rest of them. So there's just, like a power vacuum. We have a bunch of gods that are now running wild. You have a lot of followers of everybody else, and a now freshly split world without leaders, and they basically started warring on each other. And we had like a whole, I guess, age here of just religious wars fought against each other between different gods or just followers of gods. And at some point, they all came together and decided that this is stupid. And now we basically, of all the main gods, they just provided like a man for the council. Now we have a giant council of clerics that allows basically all gods to do what they want as long as they don't interfere with each other. And this is the, I guess, only way to keep the peace and quiet here. But it works somewhat until recently, I guess.
Do you
But
know
so yeah.
Do you know if they're still fighting each other? Like there's a
I
part
mean-
that opposes us right now, I guess would be a legitimate army. But what
I
about the
actu-
other sides?
I actually don't know if they are legitimate. Like you see the problem when you just declare all gods legal is there's a bunch of bad ones. And like, followers like the ones that tried to sacrifice me. But since it's technically not illegal, gray area,
Oh.
there's a bunch of potentially bad people which are under the protection of, religious freedom. It's a whole tricky system, but it's Goliaths are weird. but it's better than just alright civil war for ages and ages to come. So, you know, it's a fragile piece, but we kind of keep it. And about the whole situation of them defying you and what has been going on, I think our mayor actually knows more about that. I'm literally just a messenger. I'm just the guy with the horse.
Yeah, that's
So, you know, I'm just happy you are about to
Well,
actually help us.
you have told us more than most people what we encountered so far.
I mean, I also didn't try to kill you from the way you massacred everything back there. I'm happy that we didn't turn out hostile because I somehow just know that I wouldn't have made it long in the fight. So, you know,
there
just
were
like a
some
little.
bandits down the road. You could ask them, but well, you could have if they were alive.
Oh, you dealt with the bandits. Oh, that's actually. And he pulls out like a little parchment and just does like a check mark, and it's like, well, that's already great. You can actually get your like what's it called?
A reward.
Bounty, I guess.
Yeah,
It,
bounty.
it was one of the things we were going to ask because I mean technically we are still citizens
Of
of
our empire.
yeah, of the empire, which name I actually kind of forgot right now.
I
That's
don't know
wrong.
the name.
It's this continent, and the other one is.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
my
the continent is Taldiora. I just forgot
Yeah.
how my own empire was called. God damn it. That's what I get from not practicing my own law.
Yeah.
You know which one. Technically,
Yeah.
we are still citizens of the empire, and we kind of just wanted to request, you know, surviving, and we had problems with bandits and all other kinds of shit. But thanks for that already. That is actually a big help. Did you check on the other further out farms coming here?
They
Did
are
any
dead.
of them have? Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
they burned them down. Well, they didn't burn them down. They dug holes with the big worm that the goblin had.
big worm. What?
Yeah, there
Did
was
any
a
of?
goblin that was the leader of the
I'm back.
bandits, and he had a big worm.
Okay. Did any of them survive somewhere? Maybe.
No.
Oh,
There
yeah.
was a messenger in there with a dead horse. That there
Oh.
were some flesh-eating
Ah.
ghosts eating him.
His mood is kind of dampened upon that revelation.
Don't
Wonder
worry.
why.
What are we talking about?
Orphic just explained to him how this other village is completely wiped out by bandits, and everybody's dead.
I see.
Yeah.
And yeah, his mood is kind of dampened, but you got all the bandits, right? We don't have to fear at least them
We
anymore.
did get all of the bandits.
The village.
I can confirm. We did not arrive to the village when they when they were alive. We were just seeing the aftermath.
The village
that's-
though should be safe to send someone in to. There aren't necessarily bodies to reclaim though, so yeah.
That
Kinda got
sounds
burned
terrible.
and
I will interdict on Orphic here and tell him we have been attacked and witnessed corpse eaters there. So
Oh.
Yeah,
if you're sending people, be prepared and have them armed, and just in case.
That just gets worse and worse, but I guess still thanks for dealing with the bandit stuff, so we appreciate that. That kind of got me out of the mood, but you know, we are nearly there, and you can actually, while the double moons of this continent are starting to rise,
Microphone muted.
you are coming
The
closer
double
to the
moons.
village. Yes, because 2 moons are always cooler than 1.
Are you telling me we had 3 suns as well?
Nope, it's just 1 sun.
Fuck.
Because I'm not basic.
He is howling this bitch. 3 sons, man.
And let me actually see. You can, in the low light, make out somewhat form of the village.
You can make out in the low light.
Yeah, sure. If you want to make out of the nomad, you can make out with the nomad.
Kevin!
Microphone activated.
You would really have to read.
Just hear something illegal.
What?
Well, Kevin, there's a role-playing opportunity. I'm gonna stop.
No.
You can more or less see somewhat that kind of looks like this. Isn't perfect or finished in any way, but that is somewhat what the village looks like. You are coming in from the right,
Microphone muted.
down the road, And you can actually see that in this little fjord-ish coastal area, somewhat similar to the ones back at home, actually there is no of the obsidian that normally blocks the coast. So it's actually perfect for fishing and stuff like that. So, you know, that is great. Yeah, you pass slowly into the town. The guards at the entrance, you know, those little, it's like a palisade wall. It's not really something that would protect against any kind of attack, but it will keep the animals out and any other unwanted stuff like, you know, corpse eaters, stuff like that.
Don't they
Um,
dig?
Don't tell him that.
Are these
If
the
you
same corpse eaters from fucking Witcher type of deal?
Yes, something
Yeah.
like that.
Similar.
They smell corpses and they show up to eat. Let's hope you're not there. But yeah,
They're not as poisonous because they bit me in the ankle and I'm still alive.
yeah,
I
but you
mean,
nearly died
I
from
almost
that.
wasn't, but
Yeah,
still alive.
they pretty much are. Oh, where was I? Yeah, you are slowly entering
Microphone
the village
activated.
this evening,
I'm
and
back.
Werner's actually telling you. So it's pretty late. I don't think the mayor is available anymore. We don't have like a big sleeping place or hostel.
Well,
Like
where's
an
your
we
inn,
have-
place, nigga?
We have some, not, I mean, we don't have many visitors. We have some sort of tavern slash fun house slash brothel.
Fun house.
Sure.
House.
Po-
That
po-
sounds fun. Let's
What,
enter
what
that.
kind of fun house? Is
I-
it child fun house or is it adult fun house?
It's definitely a boat part. We have a lot of people that spend their whole life fishing and tending to the fields. They need some distraction. I can actually recommend this place, and he's like, you know, sitting up in his what's it called, in his saddle. Actually, my brother works as a bouncer outside. He got a job opportunity after his horse got eaten by 3 trolls and he nearly died. So he can't be a messenger
Took
anymore.
an arrow
But
to
now
the knee?
he's no, but his horse got eaten and it was really sad.
I
And-
gonna just ask, can you point me in the direction of the tavern?
Fun house.
I think it's a
Fuck.
hot house.
Fuck the fucking fun house.
Yeah, let me actually, I can put the map into maps. Give me a second.
Kevin's gonna try and buy it and make
Maps into
make a
maps.
small circus from it.
17 shit. Goddamn.
There you go. Yeah. What you can see from the village, it's not too big, like around 1,000 people probably can live there. It's mostly based off fishing. Like they said, they grew up fishing, they know about fishing. They probably even stay close to the, you know, coastal part of the sea to see what they can fish there. There are some farmlands outside, but not a lot. And the people you can see out there are really hardworking, and you should really appreciate your gardeners. Just saying. It's really hard work. But yeah, it mostly lives probably from the trade it does with Shiva, which is like, you know, 1.5 day's journey away, as you can see on the big map. And they probably just trade fish with them. Yeah. And you cross through the marketplace, which is now abandoned. It's like a well in the middle of it, and it's more or less the center of town. So you can actually, what would it be? You can give me a perception check.
Perception.
Everyone that wants
How
to
dare you? Out of nowhere.
There we go.
wants
The only
wants
one
to
who needs to
understand.
do it.
Fuck you, bitch. You're adopted.
Well,
Damn.
mine is natural, bitch.
True that. Well, both of us are waiting. So.
Okay, actually, Flash has spent most of his time in his life in the forests and wilderness. He doesn't really know why the city is built like this, but everybody else can clearly see that the whole city is built around the port and the marketplace. So the fish gets caught in the sea, they bring it into the harbor, they bring it down from the ships directly onto the marketplace, and everything that isn't sold can just get put into like a big, you know, storage house, and the rest can just get straight on the road and carried to Shiva to be sold for profit. You know, it's functional, but it's still a really nice looking village, and the houses kind of remind you of home because it's like, it's built like back there, because again, it's basically a settlement from people from your home. And you want to go straight to the totally not a brothel?
Funhouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking for the tavern, but yeah.
Well, that's the fun.
Yeah.
Anywhere where I
Funhouse
can
is the
sate
tavern, right?
my necessity for drinking.
Funhouse probably has that.
Well,
Probably.
you've come to the right place. Actually, Werner turns into like he's trying to marketing the place his brother works at. I can actually. There you go. I got no, but I got tavern music. It's closer to the harbor, so basically the fishermen can come straight out of the fishing boats right into the tavern. Also master fishy smell, if you know what I mean, and then he winks like it's the greatest stroke he ever made.
I see we got in-game
I
Sen.
physically face ball.
So,
Yeah, I know. And it actually looks really nice. It is like kind of shaped like a boat. Like the ceiling is shaped in the sense of a long boat, like the ones you use for fishing all the way in the north. It has some red lanterns outside. You know why. It's clearly markets the place as what it is, basically to turn
I'm
children
looking
away.
forward to see their expressions when a horse walks in.
no.
Also,
Oh
the na-
my god.
the,
You
na-
did
the,
really
na-
say that.
the name of the place is written in beautiful looking pinkish letters. It's actually the Moist Oyster.
See.
And I didn't
Yeah.
name
Damn, you cry.
I didn't name that. I can blame it on
This
someone
reminds
else.
me of the oyster bar, and
Yeah.
there wasn't any women here.
Yep.
Outside is actually standing another young man that looks around about 1 or 2 years elder.
Thought you
older
were
than-
talking about his penis for a second. A roundabout.
I give you a bunch of children.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
He kind of looks like Werner, but again, it's like a head taller and 1 or 2 years older. And when you come closer, he kind of crosses his arms, ready to be the bouncer that he is and tell you off like an important person. But then he sees his brother and is like, "Why are you already back? And who are those guys? You have been only away for like 1 or 2 days." And Werner's like, "Yeah, well, actually we are 1 for 1. I also got captured on the way there. Actually not too far from your spot, but in my case it wasn't trolls, it was religious zealots ready to sacrifice me. So, and they high five each other in sadness for being the worst
Aw.
messengers in the realm.
What the fuck?
But my horse is still alive, so I got that riding for me.
Saved
Matter.
it, okay.
Yeah, and those guys saved me, which is really nice.
Yep.
And
So free
I
drinks
hope
on us
Oh,
is what I'm
yeah.
hearing.
Yeah.
then
And free
Werner pulls
entry.
out his purse like, "I couldn't even afford one drink here, but I guess free entry, right?" And he like nudges his brother, like, right, yeah, and whatever.
Okay. Let's wreck this barn. They're not giving us free shit.
Yep. Fuck.
And you enter through the amazing saloon doors that actually swing open.
Oh.
Zen has to duck a little bit, and it looks really cozy inside.
Not
I
good.
see my also duck.
Yeah, it is like outfitted to fit the spirit. Some fisher nets laying around, there are harpoons on the wall, stuff like that. A really really big
Wait
spiral
until Jeffy
horn.
rolls a sleight of hand check.
Why did they
A
try
re-
to steal?
Now you're gonna touch a pussy secretly. It's fine.
There's
That's
also
even worse.
a really really rude drawing on one of the walls, which is framing a giant horn, which you assume is one of the ones you talked about from the unicorn whales. No,
Ah.
actually,
Wait, do you mean crude drawing
I
or
re-
root drawing?
true.
Oh, okay.
I heard rude as well.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah, I said rude because I was confused. Actually, I have a picture of what those things look like.
Oh, okay, I
They-
thought it was. I
It's
thought
like
you were
the
doing
is the horn
somewhere-
insulting me or something?
No, but it's this kind of fawn pointing at the crude drawing and it's suggesting some things and you don't really want to know why.
Oh, so it is also rude.
Yeah, also that. No,
yeah.
the suggestion is rather,
Rude.
you know.
I'm not gonna,
That's
not gonna
fucking hot.
Unpolite.
not gonna ask questions about it.
I'll do
That's
like
hot.
those painters do, raise a finger and look with one eye at it, and say impressive.
Yeah, and you can actually hear a woman's voice from beside you saying, "Thank you about that. I designed it myself." And
She
you
sucked
can
a
see
dick. What?
no, but
Thank you.
the woman you can see greeting you, which you presume is the matron
Oh.
of this establishment. She looks like she's in her mid-30s, you know, wearing all red. Doesn't appear to have any teeth anymore. But
you
that
would
just
be
makes
the
it
worst
easy.
salesman.
But she is flanked by 2 ogres actually wearing a maid uniform.
Huh?
Yes, she has apparently domesticated ogres as bodyguards inside her establishment.
Domesticated ogres.
Yeah. Can do a
Alright.
perception check if you want on the domesticated ogres.
I will.
Yes.
I am fascinated. 16.
Ah,
Ah,
Jesus,
I'm
I
blind.
suck.
Orphic is distracted by the amazing drawing.
Yeah. Not even paying attention
Kevin.
to the lady.
Jesus Christ.
Kevin and me are distracted by each other. There we
Yeah. Zen is also looking at the painting with me.
I through the little visor I have in my basket, I guess I am taking
Yeah.
in what the fuck this is.
I
Yeah,
am too
Arnos has been in his line of duty to many a brothel. Strictly business, of course.
See.
To survey the peasantry. And those ogres don't look like a threat. They look like they're actually intelligent enough to be working here. To work as, you know, people that throw out other people.
I'm not sure, but did you try to have like
Hmm.
It sounded weird. But okay.
I'm trying to speak like I don't have teeth, you know, it's not really that easy. But
Does she not have teeth because of the cock, or what's going on here?
do you ask her that? Is that the first
No,
thing
no,
you
no.
say?
I think you should ask her, Flash.
Yeah.
I'm just speculating here. The inner thoughts.
I'm gonna ask the real question. Do you have alcohol here?
Wait, before that, she will do a perception check. Let me see.
Perception on what?
I want to see if I'm a threat.
If
Well,
no,
I-
if every,
Don't need to try to look
Oh,
for
yeah.
that. I have a sword right here.
She's
So,
getting perception if you're hard right now from the image.
so she is looking at this, let's say, ambiguous group of adventurers entering. So we have just to count it down. We have 1 giant half horseman. We have 1 giant Goliath. We have a literal demon. We have a dwarf with a gun. We have Crocodile Dundee, some knight-looking guy.
I'm a tall
And-
crocodile dandy, okay?
Yeah, whatever he is, and also a ranger type of guy, and also Werner, who all enter the room at the same
The
time.
group of weirdos and Warner
Yeah.
cock. Yeah,
Wha-
see.
And she is like, before she says anything, she says, Werner, don't even try it. You know you're not old enough. Shut up and get out.
What?
Shut up and get out. And while he is getting shoved out by one of those, like, they saved me, please give them room, thank you. Don't have the money to pay, they have to do it themselves. And he gets out the door again.
Huh?
He's a kid that we sent out on horseback to message some people.
Oh,
He doesn't have money to
Join
pay
us,
for
come
your room.
on. You can join us, come on. He nearly got sacrificed.
Yeah.
Boy,
Come
the
on,
kid can
lady.
have as much poo-tang as he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, lady, come on, he just almost got
Let him get a
sacrificed.
glass of alcohol, come on.
Yeah, at least alcohol, come on.
Okay, give me a persuasion. Persuade the.
I
the
will help.
I will not even bother.
I will
I
give like
see.
a well-timed yeah.
Oh my god.
It is not in my
just-
character's nature. I'm just wow.
I
Okay, Jeff
just
is
got
okay.
just got an email by Roll20. Thank you very much.
Per-
Oh
per-
wow!
Persuasion 26. Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
the
lot.
second someone needs to drink, you guys can do everything. But whenever there's a fighter, and you fucking
So Chevy is Orphic is giving some real amazing finger guns. It's like, hey, he can drink with us. He just nearly got sacrificed. You don't need to question that. And everybody else is giving a really encouraging nod and maybe climbering with some of the money.
Excuse me, I'm not nodding.
I'm not nodding. I'm leaning against the wall, fucking off from the rest. Nope.
Yeah, okay. Trefin is already putting the strider sitting in a corner looking ambiguously at some hobbits or something while smoking his pipe.
Now hold on a moment there.
So she's like, okay, I guess he's somewhat old enough, but he doesn't get to go around with the clientele, otherwise he will get thrown out again. We can
He
come
doesn't
back
get to
in
go
if you want.
around with the clientele. Wait, he's
You know
not
what I
getting a
mean.
job.
You
Are
get
you
the merch.
are you pimping out,
Okay.
boy?
I meant that he doesn't get to get with one of the girls that
I
she
see.
deems that would be weird.
I
But
know what you meant, but it was
if he
beautiful.
wants such, so he gets leg back in and actually borrows some money from his brother to buy himself a drink after his nearly gotten killed.
I'll give
Unless
him,
you want-
I guess, 1 gold. Fuck it.
He looks at that with really big eyes because 1 gold is a lot of money for somebody that just delivers messages. He doesn't give you a second chance to take it back, and he is off and he's gone.
Ja, det tar jag upp.
Actually,
Gonna see him walk away with like a barrel.
So Jevin,
Ja.
Okay.
how does it feel to get gypsied? You've been out.
I did this already, okay?
okay. Also, Madame Rosalie, as she Rosalie, as she introduces herself to you, saw that and it's like raises an eyebrow. And says, oh, I see somebody has a little bit of money. Also, in case you're wondering where my chief went, I kind of had got in an argument with my current owners, somewhat about a hostile takeover of businesses. It cost me a lot of money and all of my chief, and also one of my ogre bodyguards. So you know, business is great.
So you
But
had
now I'm
3
part-
before.
Yes, I also had my own brothel before. Now I'm part of a chain. I got assimilated.
Do you
See, the
become
great thing is
owner?
here, I was wondering about that. She answered it. I didn't even have to ask. That's my superpower.
Power.
Nice.
I mean, normally all people stare at my teeth because it's not usual for somebody like me to not look great. I looked great before, but never mind that. Everybody else still has all of the teeth left. Probably, if you get one of the good ones.
Wait,
So
why would they be good if they have all of their teeth left?
Then stop.
Mr. Horse. Oh,
she actually looks at the horse and you know at the centaur and at the Goliath and it's like, we only service normal sized people. I'm sorry, you can take one of the ogres if you want to, but you know,
do you
Ew.
have any horse?
Oh, this is not gonna be fun for you.
the girls have standards, you know. We can only take so much. We have some. They have insurance and stuff. I don't want to pay the damages for that.
But no, they have insurance. You just said.
Yeah, but I'm paying the insurance. Idiot. We are not a socialist state. Come on, we can't afford that. We're literally ruled by a high council of clerics. What do you think?
Well, can I at
anyways,
least trade my daggers for alcohol?
Dagger?
It's not a fucking market, Kevin.
Kev just
This is not
pulls out a
Skyrim. You can't just go
bunch
sell
of-
your fucking daggers in a tavern.
Kev just pulls a
Trying
bunch
a
of
bitch.
daggers, smacks it on the ground.
Look, maybe
Um,
she really wants some daggers to take over back her, like escaping the chain. You see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guys, think about
also-
it. We could have our own brothel chain if we wanted, okay?
I can't believe you're the second guy that said that. Jesus fucking. Why is it?
You know,
How,
you know,
how
Jimmy,
do you,
I'm
how
on board.
do you think the
I'm on board.
last... Oh no, god damn it. This is
I'm
the
bigger.
second-
Like,
This...
like, give me a. I'm gonna do a perception check. How strong are those ogres?
No, not her. Not kill her then.
Oh, I'm
Not
disappointed.
her.
I'm
Oh,
just gonna.
I can't leave. They're literally 2 years apart. The second group has exactly the same stupid idea as the last one.
mean,
Why-
next time let everybody fuck, okay?
There we go. I'm just gonna.
Crybaton, can you tell me what is
Yes.
Erdog doing right now?
Erdog is smoking his pipe in the corner with Refreen.
You know what?
Dead.
I join him in that corner.
Also, if everybody else wants to give me a perception check to actually see what the bar kind of looks like, what is going on in there.
Yes, I will rather like to see what this place has
Can't
to
wait to
offer.
suck again.
I'm
I
too
am too
busy
busy.
arguing with Jevi whether or not to start
Oh
our
my
own
God.
fucking company or.
Well, I mean, it's exactly the same as my passive
I've been
perception. so-
busy talking to Zen, telling him why we shouldn't kill the lady.
No, well, obviously not the lady. She has no teeth. She'd suck excellently.
There, Dungeon Master. Can you tell me what do we see?
My
No,
No, but
life
it'd be
flashing from my
probably
eyes,
logistically
all of
hard.
my
Like, who are
hopes
we
and
gonna
dreams
leave? Maybe
leaving.
we could leave Werner Cock in charge.
Yeah, man.
I
The kid just
I
doesn't
can't-
upgrade.
Not only a hostile.
Okay,
takeover, but-
breaking for saying that is exactly how his brother ended up there. That is exactly what the last group did. I can't believe we're doing the exactly same thing fucking twice. Jesus Christ, I'm getting like I thought it was a fun idea to incorporate their brothel into your story, but oh my god. Who? This poor woman is getting robbed twice. My god.
No, Cry, my idea was to take over the ones that took her over.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'd just be like
We become her
beneficiary or something.
bosses,
Are you
Yeah.
trying to play Django, which is a fucking chain of command?
We'd
Yes.
just be their benefactors.
Okay, I'm just getting ready to do multi-dimensional brothel battling between you and the other group. Never mind that.
Oh
Uh,
my God.
So anyway, the layout of this amazing establishment, it looks really nice and cozy. There are some fisherman utensils around, to please the normal clients. Speaking of which, they are currently sitting there. Some of them are looking at you because, it's a rather unusual group. Also, not too many strangers in this town. But being from the other continent, most of them have seen a centaur before.
What was that persuasion? Where did it go?
Yeah, what the fuck, Zen?
Just ominous
you persuade?
persuasion check.
Hold
Yeah,
up.
So Zen has just Jojo intimidating symbols flying around his face. Apparently, it's just
What?
looking ominous. I don't want to post any more gifts. You just look ominous in the other corner.
I guess
Currently-
I know what you think.
All the corners are filled up with some part of your group. We just came in there and like silent, like I know wolves on the hunt, just Barrett, Erdog, and Fearfin. Just everybody went to its own corner, went into the shadows and just started smoking a pipe. All of them simultaneously in sync.
I don't have a pipe, so I probably don't smoke. So no. Unless
Yeah,
Erdog
but-
lends me it, but that I highly doubt.
He never would, and you know it.
I know.
I want to talk to the establishment owner and see how we could help her with her chain problem.
Yeah, before that, just currently also the rest of the fishermen is watching. Like, there's a little stage in the establishment, normally probably used for naughtier stuff, but since it's Wednesday, tonight is entertainment night, and there's like a little, some sort of
I mean, it's
gesture,
always Wednesday. We never do these on other days.
Yeah.
mysterious, right? There's some sort of like some sort of jester doing like a comedic sketch on there with musical supportment.
That's it. Oh.
Yeah, it looks really fun. It's like a little purple kobold telling a story, and another really pale elvish man is doing some on a little piano. It's like musical. He underlines his jokes with little thingies on the piano. There's like a little
Yeah.
Of course.
How good is his
Yeah.
performance?
Yeah. How
Yeah, I should do a
Um,
performance check.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, two. One
We're
for the
gonna
piano,
we're
one
gonna
for
use
the
this
joke.
whole session just on this fucking tavern. I'm telling you right now. Or brothel, I guess.
Oh, trust me, I want to use the outside of it too.
that is rather-
Ominous statement.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm actually wait. Where's it? Never mind. Just roll a 20. Well, The piano guy is... Well, can you actually see what I'm rolling right now?
No.
No.
Right.
Just tell us the
Just
values.
tell us, doesn't matter.
The piano guy is doing... What did I press to do? Yeah.
Oh. That was...
Oh, damn.
Cry.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh boy.
no, it works. They are doing amazing. The little purple guy is actually telling a story about how he bought a bookshelf, and it's amazingly funny.
Is it by Randy Feldface?
No, it is a purple kobold without any relation to other comedians I really like a lot. Okay, shut up. I have the script literally memorized. I could do the bit for 20 minutes if you wanted to, okay? But
Go
there's
ahead.
no Gumdra.
No.
So I recently bought a bookshelf on Gumtree, you see?
Okay,
Actually,
yeah, I'm
funny.
gonna go smoke.
Kev, I
Ah.
bet we could be better at singing at
Yeah.
least. Come on.
At singing?
Do you want to tell jokes, motherfucker?
Well, I can play my harmonica.
I can...
I would almost pay
I
to
feel
watch
like
this.
whatever you're gonna have to do, you're also gonna have to do.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
have
on
a
board
harmonic
with this
machine.
one. I'll pay for this.
Let me actually see if Rosa really notices you looking at the stage. Oh yeah, that's... I mean, their bit is done in like a few minutes. If you
Oh
have
my
any
God.
talent you want to put up there, feel free. But
Now,
before
this
you do
song that is in the background right now and watch together, I know how to play exactly on guitar.
I see.
it's a good song. It's a
Fantastic.
really, I got interrupted by myself. But so I guess you want to stay. I mean, if you don't have too many patrons, I could like free up 2 big rooms for you guys. For like 2 gold for all of you with food included next day if you want to.
What
You're
my
making
girl?
me wanna
Uh,
fucking
we
play.
also
Does this
Also
include
have-
alcohol?
Does this include girls?
no and no. Also not for you. I told you about that.
Yeah, but
What
Thanks.
about horse?
You
And,
got denied.
I guess you can order like a dance or something, but anything else.
Fucking
really-
Warner Cock, where's your horse?
No.
You can rent a stable if you want, and I will close my eyes and never think about it again. For 5 silver, I guess.
5 silver, that's cheap as hell. Let's go.
God damn it.
You have to find the stable.
I mean, we can have the discussion we had like a couple of days ago again if you want.
No.
Okay, no,
No.
that was a way too long discussion about no. So she takes the money, rethinking her life, thinking if she's actually going to stoop this low, and then she sees the money, saying, "Oh well, I guess I already lost my teeth."
Do you want a silver knife him plus whatever he gave you? Just to forget it?
Why? I'm not ready to kill myself yet.
I have several, don't worry about it.
Why are you offering me knives?
It's made of
I-
silver.
I
think
don't
so.
I don't understand you.
You
Anyway,
can use the dagger to cut up the fishes.
Yeah.
we have knives. We have the technology. We aren't cavemen. I mean, I may look a little bit different, but I'm running a professional
I'll
establishment.
cast
Okay.
light on the knife. But do you have this knife that
Ooh.
glows?
So roll me persuasion to persuade the poor matron of this establishment to take your light knife for whatever. God damn it.
Come on, big roll. No! Fucking...
You're all shit.
So that's 10.
I mean, that's 10. Let's see if we.
Yeah.
If she fucks it up. Okay,
Whoa.
thank God.
Kevin.
Oh, come on.
No! That roll was clearly too late. I already rolled. You didn't say anything. No. She's like, okay, no, I'm not that stupid. I'm going to go to bed now. Your
It
rooms
was
will
a
be made.
bonus to the...
You can perform if you want. Just don't scare too many patrons away. You have to pay for your own drinks, but you will get breakfast in the morning. Yours costs extra. There you go. And never talk to me about what happened with the horse. I don't care and I don't want to know.
So how
Good
much
night.
is the alcohol in this establishment?
You You have 5 copper for a cheap beer, or if you want to go fancy, you can pay 1 silver for like a wine or port or ale. I don't drink, I don't know price, but that's what I wrote
I'll
down.
pay 1 silver for 1 ale then.
Hold on. What if we buy a barrel?
Oh.
Yeah.
A barrel of what?
Of
Like the
ale.
barkeep is. Oh, let me do some math.
And how many?
Fif-
drinks
fif-
would that be?
15 silver. I don't know. He's like rubbing his hands, making like money like nobody's business. Apparently, one night. He's like, yeah, 15 silver and the barrel is yours. You even get the cups from me if you want.
How much
Also,
silver do you have, Yabby?
Huh?
I would just
Oh, I have
kindly,
lots of silver.
I would kindly ask you to take this table over there. I don't want you to like just put the barrel on my bar, if that's okay with you.
Is the seat big enough for me though?
They have some big boy seats, yes.
Uh-huh.
Sounds
Fishermen,
ominously much like weed outside.
Kevin, I'll give 8 silver.
And then I will give a 7 then.
Great. He is really pleased with his business for the night. Also, the purple kobold and the pale elvish boy have finished their set. Stage is free, so to speak.
Okay.
If anybody wants,
I have to fucking do math.
it's open stage night. Flash, do you want actually to sit with them on their table with the
You get
barrel of
ale.
ale, or do you want to sit in your corner smoking?
It's in the corner for now.
Okay.
I am gonna.
Without a drink.
Look.
Don't drink.
Me, I am at least going there. I am gonna fucking tap Mr. Urdoch on the shoulder if he wants to join the drinking. He is a dwarf, so.
His flask is already out. He is he has his own stuff.
He has his own stuff.
That's rude, man.
But he feels gracious today for all the troubles he endured so far. He actually pours a little bit of his homebrew dwarf stuff in all of your cups as a sign of friendship.
Ah, perfect.
That is,
And
you know, as a person who's worked in a bar, that is extremely rude.
he does not give a shit, and you know.
Yep.
But he sees it as a great sign of friendship and respect to share his dwarven drinks with you.
I mean, probably.
Also, I feel like I need to roll this just to remind everybody.
Okay, what are you rolling?
That he's fucking a horse.
Oh god.
You aren't even
Do a
here.
do a performance
Well,
check.
12. I don't know
Wow,
why I rolled it 3 times.
You're
He tells you it's the worst he ever had, and he's really disappointed.
He?
He expected with a natural one, yes.
But the first one was a 12. There we go.
Why did you roll 3 times? Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
because I clicked
take
it.
the middle one.
I clicked it once and it didn't do anything, so I clicked it 2 more times.
Take the middle one.
So you just apparently go through the whole stable. The first one is like slightly above average, and you're happy. The second one is already complaining halfway through, and the third one is just some guy being like, I was already asleep, what the fuck? What are you doing, Victor? Get off me.
Nice.
And it leaves you with some sort of discontent and sadness upon your own skills. There you go.
What the fuck?
I don't believe I had to form those
Can
words
I go
in
to the
sentences.
table and just ask Kevin for a drink? Like a lot of drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a whole
All
barrel.
of
Come
I'll
on.
just
You can
listen.
find
Listen. This is how we're gonna do it. You're gonna hold the barrel above my head and connect the tube to my mouth, so I need to forget about this.
I don't have a tube.
If you want to feel glad, you heard none of that. The walls in this establishment are really thick because they are professionals.
No, I
They
heard
don't-
that. I need the beer.
I have a rope if you
Ale,
really
but
want
sure.
it.
Ale, beer. Does it have alcohol? Yes. Good. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Nomad approaches and waves him in. We're getting a drink. We're gonna get drunk. We're gonna die.
The dwarf actually realizes in how much pain you are, and he gives you a really big swig from his homebrew dwarven alcohol.
Kevin, let's let's
Everybody
fucking play
actually before you do that, before you get up and play, everybody give me a constitution check.
now.
or rather saving throw.
Constitution, check it.
Oh.
Where's
That is
Constitution?
The
Sure.
top one.
God damn it, I wasted it.
Yeah, boy.
Come on,
Constitution.
give me something.
Where it says saving throw.
Oh.
There you go.
11.
Oh wait, it was supposed to be saving throw?
Yeah, everything
Yeah,
is
Okay.
alright.
saving throw.
Well, okay, then I had
So-
20. Thank God.
Arnos
You
has
did
tasted way stronger wines in the cellars of his home castle. He is used to that.
well, but it's an ale.
Cav is a. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Cav is a goddamn Goliath. His body ratio lets him chuck this shit like nobody's business. Same goes for Zen, who has a really big whatever it's
Wolf.
called, where you
Wait,
He's
where
does-
you
even
can.
drinking with us, isn't he? Busy
He's
with
not
fun?
drinking. He's a bit
Apparently
fucked
he
off.
came. Apparently he came in for like a swig between the two vipers or whatever. I don't care anymore.
God,
He's just so depressed after failing. He just came back.
Yeah.
I'll try
Yeah,
again in an hour.
Orphic is also still fine, and Freyafen, who has probably not been drinking for the past month, being in the woods, is still holding his ground, but you are already feeling a little bit dizzy. So,
Okay.
who is
That's
trying
perfect.
to? I mean, he just chugged like half a barrel. Who is trying to take the stage to pretend to be entertaining?
Kevin,
That was
come on.
Kev and Orphic.
I see.
What?
Okay.
What?
Come on,
Performance,
roll
I
performance. You're on stage.
I'm up on stage now.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
So,
Kevin.
okay, what are you trying to do? So,
Sounded
Ren-
like
Rennick-
Borat for a second.
Sandicus and Samuel J just finished their bit, and everybody clapped politely, or rather, was like, great, funny, fisherman. I don't speak. No, I can't make fisherman noises. And now,
I will use
since
my
it's
spike wheel as a circus act.
Okay.
so you are going into the stage, and everybody gets a little bit silent because the newcomers just entered the stage. Kev brings out his
Yeah.
spiked wheel. To everybody who doesn't know, as part of his religion, he has apparently a spiked wheel, which he can do tricks and circus acts with. And Orphic, what are you doing to
Playing
support
my
his performance?
dulcimer to, have music. So it isn't
Okay.
just a dude in a
Beatboxes.
dimly lit. No, I have a fucking instrument.
Oh, come on, man. Give me some of that.
No.
BRB.
Wow.
The
Fuck
room
you.
really likes it.
What? Like
They-
Oh.
Yeah, it's like how much. I mean, you didn't fail, so I just wrote for how much they like it. Normally, it's always just like stand-up mic, basically somebody telling the same stupid fisherman jokes they heard 1,000 times. Besides the guys that were before you who are also new in town, but they have never seen something like this before, like even back home. And they really like it. Like Kev does some of his fire stuff, and he's like dancing around on his wheel, and Orphic is playing one of his different instruments. And it for sure is an experience. Actually, let me see.
Ah.
They throw some money on the stage for you. Let's see how much.
Oh. Oh.
41 silver comes flying to the stage
Damn,
from the
we came back on money and more.
different patrons. They
Yeah,
are
let's
really
split it in half, man.
Yeah, man.
they are really excited. They have never seen something like this before, and they're actually calling for an encore. If you want.
Cool.
Yeah, we take 20, then we get 21.
Yeah. Let's go again. Hell.
He's failed
Again.
this time.
Oh
Well,
man.
they called for an encore.
Damn!
so they better fucking like it.
Oh damn! Best performance.
Let's see.
Switch over to the bagpipes, come on, man.
Come on.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, no, you wrote really well. They are straight up flipping out. Like if they hadn't been like fishing all day, like the rest of the strength they have, they can muster. They are just stomping on the ground and completely flipping out. Like I don't even remember what kind of instruments Orphic plays, but it is amazing.
Bagpipes,
It's like
dulcimer, Sean.
he does the most amazing bagpipe solo everyone has ever heard in this town, and like they have bagpipes at home and it really reminds them of the home, and you have like this magical touch you put into it, and Kev is like going crazy on his flaming spiked wheel, and there's just this demon looking Goliath freaking out on stage, and this is an experience they will tell their children forever.
I could technically make my bagpipes glow different colors after each 6 seconds. Also inter.
I assumed you would do that, yes, with this
Hell.
roll. I will actually wrote it down.
It's a party.
Party.
Yeah, it for sure is a party, and while this is all going on, the barkeep actually comes over to your table and is like, well, I didn't expect that. Thanks for that, I guess. Always great to have some entertainment for the night. If you want, your rooms are made ready. We cleaned everything out that was left there before. As best as we could. So, you know. I guess breakfast is on me. Don't worry about that. This will get some great guests for the next. I don't remember the word. Patronage for next week. Glad to have you guys here. I assume you're going to talk to the mayor tomorrow, or are you just coming through? Because I heard there's like a whole thing going on.
Let Walker do that speaking.
Yes.
Actually, before we do that, actually, I need to get a glass of water because my throat is getting sticky. I will be back in 1 second.
Fucking
what you
roll 25. What even roll was that? 19. Okay.
Almost 20.
Yeah, I know.
Is the badge the fucking natural 20 there?
Fucking even more silver. We basically tripled the money we paid for the fucking
Yeah, pretty much.
keg. Got a little bit-
Apparently, horses actually like beer or alcohol. They don't necessarily get drunk on it because of their size.
What is it with these random horse facts? What is this?
They have to Google what they mean. Come on. We need to know if Sen actually can get drunk.
I don't need to know anything else about Zen, which I already know. It's enough.
I tell me, Fash, that you are not interested in the various
Yeah, the various horse facts we discussed.
horse activities that Sam
All
has
the
done for-
horsing around Zen is doing, no.
Trust me, we had to cope with it for some time now.
Oh yeah, I'm planning to go search for narcotics outside the fucking emplacement.
Narcotics? What do you mean?
Drugs?
Yes, here's weed.
Well, yeah.
And pick up
This is das Drogas, mein Bruders.
Okay, I am back.
Thus, if you ever wondered what the fuck I did on the stage, this is basically it.
Alright, Dungeon Master.
Do you already want to go to sleep, or are you still?
So, I
Fuck
guess
is-
I was in the middle
Oh, yeah,
of
go ahead.
responding to that dude that yes, we're gonna meet the mayor.
Damn, look at that upper body posture. That shit is hard.
It is.
Yeah, so so I take it you're also from back home. Nice to see some new people around here. Did you come with the fleet? We heard about that.
That is correct.
We really don't know a lot. I guess the mayor has some information, but we mostly keep to our village. Only the traders basically go out to Shiva. But even we noticed some stuff. Once it all started happening, we had like some absurd amount of soldiers coming through. They searched all the houses for like teleportation devices and communication to the continent. But we're only fishermen. We don't have this kind of magical stuff just lying
I
around here.
would
So
like to ask him to describe one of the soldiers.
I mean, they just were the normal city guard from Shiva. They had like the officer with them. He seems somewhat distant and unusually rigid.
What's
But
that?
everybody else.
Okay.
So no one
That's
else
essential.
besides-
That's pretty much all we need to know who we're dealing with. So yeah.
It seems familiar to what you used before. Normal soldiers led by one person. It seems like a little bit out of touch. Yeah. It
I have
concludes with
nothing
your investigation
more,
so far.
If anyone wants to do the big sleep, I sure up for it.
Before that, Cry, I'll go search. Well, search for vendors of drugs, basically, and other stuff.
Yes,
Outside
in
and
this-
inside.
your local drug dealer.
Yeah.
So you're like taking a sleek look around
I will
inside and
join the
outside of.
unit.
Yeah. and even go outside the area look.
Okay.
Not really lost, but you know, looking.
So
for
after
something.
doing the best performance of your life, it's just like, let me excuse myself, and you put on like a really shady hood and a hat and like fake
I
mustache
can-
and like.
I could technically cast this guy self on myself if I really wanted.
Yeah, so I guess roll me investigation to find drugs, I
Yay.
guess.
Kevin, help me.
Well,
or-
I'm looking more for poison and stuff.
uh,
Well, I'm. Yeah, let's go find shit.
where is your investigation? Why can
There
I
is
find it?
grass. It feels
So-
like grass.
Kev stands in the middle of the room and is like, I sure hope nobody here says poison or drugs. Wink, wink. And people think it's like part of the bit and just laugh and give you more applause.
You're lucky.
Okay.
Let's see if you find anybody. Everything above a 10 is you find something. Everything under 10, there's nobody inside.
I see. Oh.
Oh wow! There's in one of the other corners of the room. There's a definitely shady-looking person there.
Hey.
Oh, you
Doing
sure it's
shifty
just
eyes.
not flesh?
In the other
It's me
corner.
again.
It's just,
Hello there.
He's ultimately
what are you buying?
Takes
What are
off
you
the
selling?
face mask and extends hand again. It's like, we already met you, yeah, but I'm too drunk. Yeah,
I'm back.
that's it. It's just a drunk me. Somehow I went to the other side of the room.
Yeah, and got drugs also.
And I forgot about who you are, so I'm introducing myself again.
So,
I
this
guess
not flesh and shady drug dealer. What does he want or sell first or free?
Yeah, what
Wait,
does he
what?
have for
There's a
sale?
drug dealer?
What are you buying?
Yeah, I'm buying drugs.
yeah. What are you buying?
Oh, I want in on that actually.
Well, you're still fucking the horses, aren't
Yeah, nobody will notice the big
No, I'm back,
fucking
man.
horse.
So he is like motioning you over and saying, "Well, that was an
Hey.
impressive performance. I guess you
I
are
know.
used to some."
Oh god.
He is really weirded out. But you actually what? Wait. Give me everybody. Hold on to your horses. No pun intended for 2 seconds. I need something.
I refuse to hold in any part of Sen.
Before Zen says anything else, there you go. Just
Yes.
need it to be gone.
Yes.
You know, need to put my foot down and stuff like that. Get it bonk. He's motioning yours like, so just so you know, we don't have city guards. There is no real law here. What do you need? What do you want? I have some stuff. I haven't
Oh,
been
my
to
friend.
Shiva in some time.
My
But
friend here is looking for poisons. I'm looking for drugs, basically.
I'm looking for
Zen's
ketamine.
looking for some performance enhancing pills. Horse sized, of course.
Yeah.
what's God?
And maybe some horse tranquilizers.
Yeah, man.
Horse-
Ketamine.
Oh God.
Tranquilizers.
So wait,
Yeah,
was it?
ketamine
Was
is
it
horse
was
tranquilizer.
it
Wait,
was
are you
poison?
trying to rape the horse, Zen?
No, that's for me.
No,
That
no,
was
everybody
so-
stop. Everybody, no.
I legit think that he's gonna take that, knock out a horse over there, let's go to town.
I
Will be the main
refuse
horse
to
though.
even consider that.
It's
I'm not a
reality.
rapist, okay? You see,
Chevy-
okay, since you guys are so weirded out by this, I am bringing last week's discussion back. Would it be
No.
weird?
No, you are
Would it?
not.
Is it weirder for a centaur to fuck a horse or a
Someone
human?
move him.
Human.
What is more bestiality?
Human, and stop.
Stop it.
Stop it. Otherwise, you get another bonk. So, you wanted poison for Kev. What did you want, Orphic? Before I lose my mind
Drugs.
completely.
Just
Hybaton, I
drugs.
tried, but you wouldn't let me.
I let you fuck 3 horses. You can shut up for the night. And that is also a sentence I never thought I would have to say. That was in the book. I
Well-
just pressed Order 4 by accident. God damn it.
Dungeon that.
By accident, he says.
Yeah, all the 3 is my record button. All the 4 is.
Why would you
You know.
put those so close?
Sometimes it's just natural selection. What kind of drugs and what kind of poison? Yes,
Any
you know,
drugs.
different.
Generic
Anything
poison.
I'm looking especially for things that can overdose you quickly.
Oh, that is definitely
So you're not
something
really
else.
looking for drugs, you're looking for poison, aren't you?
No.
So-
So I can take them and have fun. But if someone wants out, I can just off them with
Why
drugs,
is everyone here trying to be a rapist?
I really
uh,
don't know.
I'm
Dude,
doing this for
um,
combat stuff, not.
Hey, big man, do you want like stunning poison or slowly killing poison or what's your
The
poison?
fastest walking one you have.
Ah, like contact stuff. Okay, let's see. We do the same thing. D20 above and then below.
Keep in mind, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to
Surely
roll a
bad.
sleight of hand check every time you use it.
Yeah. It may surprise you, but me, just a humble man selling some definitely legal stuff. I don't have any fast acting super killing poison with me right now. Because that's kind of hard to come by, and there's no much need for that in a fishing village. So
Just gonna poison the fish.
sorry to disappoint you there, big man, but maybe I have some fun stuff.
No.
No, you don't.
Any adult drugs, goddammit.
Let's see.
Oh.
I have some real nice special tobacco. I found it down in the cave somewhere.
Do you have?
It does some interesting stuff. Not actually.
Why are you going fucking getting tobacco in caves, man?
Does he
I
have
was-
any acid?
Acid,
do-
Kevin. What the
We are in a fantasy. Where would you get acid? Maybe has acid like the one in the grenade
I mean,
and almost
we're
killed all of
probably
you.
we're probably
Well,
already on
Oh,
that.
That
acid
would
as in acid.
It'll work.
Cry,
Yeah,
I think he means acid as in the burn kind, not the good kind.
Yeah, and where would he get that?
I don't fucking know.
By the way, you said the
Yeah.
good kind.
Yes.
So okay,
Tasty
he can
acid.
he can offer you some special cave tobacco that would act as some kind of
What's that?
hallucinogenic. It's a man in a fishing brothel. What do you expect?
Drugs.
Yeah, maybe in the big city, but not here.
Give me everything.
I am disappointed. I go back to the table and drink more ale.
I'll get my fucking tobacco.
Okay,
How
sure. You
much?
get. Let's see, how much does he have?
64.
He has enough special cave tobacco to fill 6 pipes for 20 silver.
20
There you go.
silver, there we go.
Yeah.
So
Let me
6
write that
pipes of
down.
silver.
Why the fuck am I getting ads for an eyelash brush?
Eyebrush.
Cause you are pretty horse. Just picks up on your microphone. Okay, Javi successfully bought drugs. No low. I would just said nearly a new low point of my life, but I just remembered
Is
what happened
anybody
10
here
minutes ago.
lawful?
Yes, like
Yeah.
2 or 3 people.
Technically,
I'm
No
awful
way.
good, so yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
cool.
Urdok at this point just doesn't care anymore. He has seen enough of you people to just ignore everything and just continue smoking his own stuff. Also, yeah,
What is
need to.
Huh?
Oh no,
I see.
exactly.
But,
Anything else you want to do before going to bed?
so no
no.
one said
Drink
drugs
more ale.
outside.
Right now.
I mean, you can take the barrel into your room if you want.
Handy.
Yeah, boy.
Let's go.
So you have 2 rooms rented out. How do you want to split the people up between that? Or do you even want to split the room up, or do you want all to cuddle together for safety? I don't know.
Me and Gavin must be in the same room, but we're drinking the rest of the ale.
Exactly. So whoever owns more ale can come in the room, of course.
Okay, so I guess we have 1 party room and 1 non-party room. I guess
I
that's
am
what I'm
going
getting
to
at.
the. I'm going to the non-party room.
So
I am-
is
I'm done
So,
with the drug dealers.
so are Barrett and Urdok for story reasons.
Yes.
And Flash, do you want to go to the party room or the non-party room?
What do you think?
Party room it is.
Do you want ale or not?
Yeah.
Ah, well, when you put it that way.
Is Barrett and Urdog also in the quiet room, or?
Yes.
Yeah, wait,
Okay.
where is Zen?
Don't worry, I'm done for the night.
Quiet room? Yeah, I'm going to the party room.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck that.
Do you want to put a rotating guard up for the night, or do you just trust this
That's a
establishment
good
that you...
idea.
Yeah, sure.
I'll take the shift.
I'll take first
I'll
shift.
take middle shift for
I'll
our
take
room.
latest shift.
Yeah. So.
Okay, then Flash is the... Wait, Walker, did you also want to take a shift?
Yes, I'm me. and
Okay,
Flash
because I
first.
currently don't know what the pluses are for Urdok and Barrett. So everybody who wants to stay guard can roll me a perception check.
Perception?
All right. Me
Perception.
and Flash first.
Yeah.
I roll 16.
I feel like that needs to be at a disadvantage because they're
Oh.
drunk.
Well, I'm
No.
awake.
No, we did. No.
He only drank
I-
a bit.
I didn't get drink. I didn't
No,
get to being drunk.
all of you get to do constitution checks in the morning. Don't worry about that.
Oh, I'm drinking more. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
I'm
actually,
second, so.
nope, that's the wrong one.
Hey, I'm not busy with alcohol.
Okay,
Oh.
let me roll for the other people. Oh, Urdok is out. Jesus. Yeah, he sleeps through his guard
Urdok
completely.
had a good night's drink. Okay.
Yeah, not all of you make it through their shift, but you also don't get your throat slit. And when you wake up in the morning, there's actually coffee on the ground in front of your door and a breakfast
Don't we
made.
have to do the con save now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's coming now. Everybody who is trying to get out of bed gets to do their Constitution saving throw. Arnos did some partying in his times.
Hey.
Jesus.
I
You
should
were-
roll it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
drank,
if
yes.
you
Especially as
chuck
you're
the
in
barrel.
the party room.
Wait, where the fuck is Constitute? There it is.
Saving throw. Not
Zen
good.
and his superior
Oh.
horse body can...
We good.
Everyone's alive.
Yeah, Freofane apparently chucked some herbs he knew about afterwards, so he didn't get any hangover. Yeah, no,
Okay.
you can... Apparently all of you can drink like a well.
Well, except Urdok got a bit knocked out though.
Oh yeah, that's actually a fair point. Let me just roll for Urdok and for
Barrett. Oh.
Barrett.
God.
He's fucked.
Oh, Barrett.
Yeah. Like, Urdok did drink like a well, but he's also a dwarf, so he's grumbly and stays in bed because he doesn't want to deal with bureaucracy right now. Also, Barrett is out cold. Like, he woke up, threw up into his piss pottage that's next to the bed, and crawled back into bed and mumbled something about wake me up later, I'm feeling terrible.
How good was the ale? Question mark.
It was pretty good. They put effort into what they're selling here.
Kevin,
It was
do
worth the
you
money.
want to buy another one?
No, man.
Now? Or...
No.
Okay.
Also, Professor, like I said, is pretty good. They actually brought it up to your rooms, and it was a little note inside that Werner will be waiting outside. Take you to the mayor if you want, or later if you want to do anything else before that. It's the next morning. Everyone is still alive. Most of you are feeling well. You're in the middle of a fishing village, and the world is yours. What do we want?
Wasn't
Do you want
Werner outside meeting us?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but he is also content with sitting in the main room for a little more time
I
now,
will grab my
swimming in money.
spear and see if I can spearfish.
What?
Oh, okay.
Does
I
it
guess.
go fishing? Alright.
Okay.
I didn't get to buy a fish. I could fish myself.
Okay, so sure, why not? You go down and I guess you say good morning to Werner, who's like, yeah, any point in the day you want, I can take you to the mayor. No rush. He will be there. We waited long enough, so 1 or few more hours won't do any damage.
I mean,
have fun.
Walking could go without me. Alright, they can go without me.
Yeah, we can.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I would assume you would all want to go at the same time to talk to the mayor.
Well, Kevin, you can always fish after.
You
Sure.
can also fish before it's in the morning. He will have some
I
meetings
will
before
fish in
that.
the morning, man.
There's time. So,
I guess I'll.
do you want to watch him try to fish?
I'll give him bardic inspiration.
Like on the way out, do you just let him go alone, or
What?
do you...
I guess I'll go with him. Fuck it.
I'm just asking if anybody wants to witness whatever he's about to do.
No. I'm gonna be firmly.
Never
Wherever I
go
am.
alone, basically. So
I mean, we have
So-
2 people that is essentially dead, so
yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be keeping around them.
yeah. I mean, the dwarf is still alive. He will keep watch that Barrett doesn't get robbed or something, but he isn't in the mood to meet somebody right now. So everybody
He will
that
shoot whoever
wants,
gets it.
yeah, he's just sitting there with his gun in his hand. Everybody that wants can go down through the docks. Most of the fishermen already left because they have to get up early to catch the fish. But some are still there, the peers, watching you curiously as you, with a sure stride, march down to the pier. And I guess get ready to throw a spear at some fish in the port area. They're just going to throw javelin because yes, roll me a javelin
The
attack.
spear.
Then roll me a spear attack, if there's any difference in that.
Tie it with the rope so you can actually get it back.
But of course.
Sure,
Wait.
you tie a rope to your
How
spear and
do I equip my spear?
I don't know.
Good question.
you should click on it and then it should do it.
Yeah, I haven't put it into the weapon thingy.
God damn it,
Wow.
Kevin.
Well, fuck it, I use a trident then.
Amazing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
try
actually
it.
have a try. Yeah, he has one. He
Oh,
got
yeah,
one
you
from
do.
he bought one
You
specifically.
have also bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
on it, so...
Yeah, you can add a 4 to that, whatever you're doing.
Wow.
Yeah, you can roll another d6, I think, to add to that if you want.
D6, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to
I'd
do
as
that,
well
so-
use it. Oh, look
Oh,
at
wow.
that.
Oh,
14.
okay, that's a 14. Let's see how nimble those fish are.
Aim before fucking...
Meets it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You are standing there, holding still as a stone, being an experienced hunter, I guess. And then with a, I don't know, lightning reaction, you spot one of the fishes about to jump out of the water, and you go like, "Phoop," and you poke him on your trident, and you get some applause from the fishermen sitting around fixing the nets. They are impressed by your performance of catching a fish with your bare trident, I guess.
Yes.
There you go.
I'll
And
have
let's see
hold-
how
I'll hold my chest open with the fish, basically.
your chest.
Yeah, I have a chest.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. That was weird. It's a fairly big fish. You like a big tuna or something.
Nice.
Ah,
You
perfect.
actually caught an impressively sized fish. Yeah, applause from everybody. Actually, do I have some more watery music?
Fuck.
I had this somewhere.
10 out of
There
10
you go.
session, we spent half of it in the tower.
No,
I mean,
more than that.
I told you it's this time it's the RP session because I did not
Yeah,
have time to prepare anything. We're having fun so far. I hope so. That's great.
But
I
can I do
was-
it again?
I mean, Flash is probably scarred for life, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still easier than just throwing Flash into 3 hours of combat, I guess.
That's true, that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. You want to try to fish again?
I will do another
I
fish.
mean, now that we're there, anybody else who want to try their hand at fishing?
No.
No.
No. Okay. Then catch another fish, Kev, or die failing.
You want
Fuck's sake.
10, 9? Why do you have a minus? Wait, that's 3. Huh?
No, you just rolled really bad.
You roll
I
shit.
literally rolled a fucking 3. After I
Yeah,
rolled a
on
2.
my screen it was a 10.
Well, I...
Oh, fuck.
This time you don't catch it, but you already got one fish.
You
That's
did,
more than to be
you
expected.
did one tap the last one, so the honor is still yours.
I mean, it's a fish getting poked by a giant alive with a trident. You would think.
If you
That
want,
would
I will
die.
inspire you one more time.
Use all your bardic inspiration just for fishing,
No.
you know,
Fuck
the
it,
greatest.
let's do it, man.
You have one more try.
Sure, poke another fish.
Come
Poke and
Why
not?
not?
Add
Ah, there we go.
Oh.
I get you,
Oh,
bitch.
No need to add it, I guess.
Do you?
Now the fish is gonna roll nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how.
I'm calling it. Nat!
No.
Oh, no.
Wow. Amazing.
You catch 3
Kevin
fish at once.
obliterates the fish, he still didn't catch any.
Kevin caught
Yeah.
3 fish. Okay, roll.
Yeah, like
What?
with every prong of his trident, he catches 1 fish, and they are.
3 D100s.
Nope, that's the one.
No.
82.
Oh.
Big one.
You catch like Jesus. It doesn't even seem physically possible to catch those big fish 3 at a time.
Oh,
Like now the fishermen are just really like, I didn't even know those are in here. Why didn't we catch any of those? Amazing.
you still have amazing.
I don't know. What do you want? I didn't expect somebody wanted to catch fish.
Kevin, you still have
Amazing.
bardic inspiration.
Great job.
Henry has come to see us.
Henry has got
Yeah, let's just continue fishing and play.
Yeah.
Continue to,
I just want to say this went from D&D to watching Kevin fish in Yakuza again.
Okay. Alright.
I will try one best one. Make sure.
Oh,
14.
God damn.
Alright.
God
Me
damn
too.
it.
There are no more fish in this area. You have fished enough, says the voice of God.
God said so.
Fucking literally
Hey, but-
Yakuza
Fish
all over
gone.
again.
He did hit it, so roll that D100.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You get a really, really big shoe.
User joined your channel.
Our team speak crashed.
Ah.
Yes, then it's now in here twice.
Yes.
Double
Yeah.
the horse
Don't,
action.
don't worry, I'm not a clone. This is not.
User
I
in
am
your
the real
channel
Zen.
timed out.
See?
Yeah.
He's not been murdered.
So
Yeah,
then
Kev
in
just
case
caught a really big shoe.
we had
Then,
done fishing.
Well,
then.
I will go to
Yeah,
the
I
office
heard
now
all that,
and see
yeah.
how much I can get for the
I only
3
disconnected
big
like the last
fishes.
second.
Okay,
You
so
know.
everybody's
no,
going
you have 4
to...
fishes, Kevin.
Four,
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
want to eat the last one.
Ah.
Okay.
Fuck you.
You mean you
Okay.
want to eat the boot?
You want to just eat it raw?
Well, I will sell the boot on the 3 big fishes.
I see.
Just gonna sell a watery boot.
So, I guess everybody is following the Goliath to the market.
Yeah.
Happy to sell.
Technically, I'm
Uh,
holding the chest with the fish, so. I don't-
Yeah, so the market is just setting up. They didn't expect anybody to already return the fish. You know, there's a bunch of people ready to buy and sell fish. Also some other vendors, like, you know, pottery. Some people are selling like leather or corn they farmed, or like hunted stuff like deer, felt, pelt, stuff like that. There's a little forgery, a little smithy, a blacksmith if you want, nearby.
Smithy.
I don't know what you call it, a blacksmith shop.
A little sniffy.
Yeah.
No.
God.
God damn.
Yeah, Flash is uninvited from any future session. A little.
Well, I just said that he fucked 3 horses. I said little sniffy.
Yeah, but I expect more from you. I expect more from you than from Sun, okay?
I'll go back to being quiet then. Jesus.
No, I'm just kidding.
Welcome to the gang fight.
Full of fish with
Jesus.
the flash.
Jesus.
Just said a little sniffy.
You didn't get. As long as you don't get the bonk, it's fine.
Yes.
Wow.
So yeah, you're standing in the middle of a marketplace next to the well. You know, you can look around, see everything else.
Yeah, I'll help sell the fish, I guess.
So I just holding up like 3 fishes and yelling, "We got fish!"
Yes.
Anybody?
Yes.
Sure.
Fuck.
Roll me persuasion. Persuade those people to buy your amazing fish. Actually, roll with advantage because they're really nice fish.
What?
Each
What
eye.
does-
Okay, roll
can-
another one. Okay.
Okay.
Kevin, you roll another one too.
What? Kevin.
What is this?
I have never
it's-
sold fishes before.
Well,
okay?
That's
So
why you
the
don't
Goliath-
let the light speak.
Yeah, the Goliath looks really scary. They don't want to buy the single fish they have, but the 3 fishes in Orphic's chest look really nice. And one of the guys at the market actually walks on and is like, "Hey, they look great. I can sell those. I will go to town later today. What do you want for them?"
Well, how much would you say they are worth? I mean, look at them. They are so big. They can feed the whole family, even the cousins.
Jesus
I
Christ.
had to make
Can you get like a minus perception from just talking?
70.
Alright.
Let's see, 70 in
Goddamn
regards to the ale.
percentile die.
That was so bad.
How about 35 silver? That's a good price. I know
Each
about
Yeah,
fish,
but-
or for
unlike you.
all of them.
Yeah,
all
but
of them.
it's all of them. Come on, man. A little bond.
Roll me a persuasion check to haggle with the fish merchant.
Okay.
Wow, I am excited to see how this goes with the person who can't roll over
No,
20.
he cannot 20. He cannot. I mean, he needed a zero behind the two, but yeah.
So Orphic is taking one of the fishes out and is like moving it from side to side like a pendulum, trying to what's it called?
Hypnify.
Yeah, hypnotize the fish merchants. Like, you will buy this fish for more money. And he's like, you know what? Actually, 70 silver seems appropriate. Those are really nice fish.
Hey, yeah. 70 for each or the total?
Together.
It was total. It was total.
Okay. I'll take it.
That's a good price.
You successfully sold 3 really big fish.
What about the boot?
Are you trying to sell the wet and rotten boot you got from the bottom of the
No,
pot?
I will throw it in the trash if they have trash somewhere.
It's called throwing it in the ocean, Kevin.
Oh,
Yeah.
then they might fish it
Exactly
up again.
where it came from.
Return it home, Kevin.
So another one can have the honors of getting that same boot.
Write on it. Write on it your name. Carve your name into it.
Yes, I will carve my name into the boot and throw it into the water.
Kev, do an intelligence saving throw to see if you can write your own name.
Kevin doesn't actually have a high intelligence.
So this
Yes,
is what the
he-
wrath of the DM feels like.
No,
Yeah.
Kev legitimately has less intelligence than a common farmer. Okay, he starts with a K, which is easy because it looks like like a cross, and then he kind of stops and it's like
Give it here, goddammit.
Sure,
Write
you
the rest.
You have the
With
most
the
butchered K and then fine letters afterwards.
Yeah.
yeah, with the combined effort of 2 people, you manage to write the three-letter word Kev onto one of the boots and throw it back into the harbor.
Yeah.
One of the fishermen, one of the fishermen is like, "Hey, we fish here."
Yeah, but
Well,
we are
it
came
returning
from
it
there.
home. Come on, it has to go back home.
You
Yes.
take it and you give it, okay?
Oh man.
It's like throw it towards their hook, like, oh, I see what you mean.
You just knock him in the head.
Look. Kevin hits a fish with the boot.
Actually, who of you is throwing it back into the water?
Me.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll me a strength check.
How far will it go?
You! I hope
You
for that.
dumb
You
motherfucker.
deck one of the fishermen right in the face.
Here's fish. Take fish. Fish is you
One
now.
one of the fishermen gets the wood right in the face and falls into the water.
What excellent
Kevin,
salesmanship.
come on, let's go as
I am a true psychopath and I will laugh at it.
No, come on.
I will go to that fisher and promptly take him out of the water.
This will end with like the town just rebelling with
we
fish.
don't want accidental murder here.
The other fishermen seem rather surprised and shocked and not happy, but upon realizing that there's still just a group of really dangerous looking individuals, specifically the one that threw the boot, being a giant Goliath, decked out to the teeth with javelins for some reason, they stop thinking about whatever they wanted to say and just pretend they didn't see anything. But the man in the water gladly reaches for your hand and just hopes he doesn't get stabbed.
Do you want to silver?
So he is back on land without dying.
Yes, he didn't die.
How
From
do we split the silver though?
Oh yeah. Fuck. I guess 35 made 35 you.
Yeah, but we had other people following us.
Yeah, but we
Following.
didn't fish, so I don't need your
Didn't
money.
fish.
Okay, 35 each then, is heavy.
Great.
44 silver now. Yay.
Kev nearly killed somebody with
As a consequence of this action, 3 sessions later, in some raggedy ass town, he's gonna get shanked by that exact fisher.
Yeah, oh no, if it isn't a consequence of my actions. There you go. Anything else you want to accomplish before you meet with the mayor?
Not right now.
Then we go meet the mayor, just get it
Let's
done
go.
with
Let
it,
meet
dude.
the
And we
mayor.
can do, and you know what? You can fish for all fucking day if you want.
You just leave this character here and then just start with a new character.
Yeah.
Forever fishing. Yeah, of
Just,
killing.
We're just gonna leave Kevin and Crybaton in this room so Kevin can fish.
Yes.
Where was I? So I guess you're going to pick up Werner at the bar.
Yes.
Didn't he come with us?
No, he's still
No.
drinking probably his ass off.
He doesn't drink, but he is eating the biggest breakfast you have ever seen because he is now a made man apparently.
I see.
Because
Fucking
one-
gold makes him rich.
I mean that's like a month's payment
That's
for
10
him.
silver.
I mean,
100
to
copper.
be fair, if there's any way, the best I get,
Oh, right,
I
isn't it?
earn.
Hmm.
Continue,
Yeah.
Captain. DM.
No, I was thinking about it, but it makes sense there with like one barrel of things like. Yeah, no, don't worry
Well,
about it.
my way of earning money so far has been betting against my friends in a battle against nobles.
Pretty sure you bet for them. That's how you made the
For
money.
us, yeah. We didn't
Yeah.
do so.
Well, I
Yeah,
still
you
proud
ma-
of my one copper from building a sandcastle.
Oh yeah, also that. Flash in case you don't know, Kev built the best sandcastle in the world, and it was so good that some soldier decided to sleep in it. So he rented out his sandcastle for
Oh
1 copper.
my god.
I mean,
It's
it
beautiful.
at least was nice and didn't involve any horse cocks. So you go back to the tavern and pick up Werner, and probably say hello to his brother who is already standing outside, you know, being all important and not having a horse anymore. Madame
the horse
Rosalie is
die?
back. Oh yeah, it didn't die, it got killed. I can tell you the story later. It's really depressing. Yeah, you go back and he will lead you to the mayor of the town. Script, there it is. Didn't expect the last hour to go.
Hold on. Are you trying to tell me, Captain, that Sen fucked Werner's horse to death?
No, no.
Oh,
Man,
It was not that bad, Jesus.
Like it was dead, and last thing happened was Sen. I was like,
It wasn't that horse. It's a different. I will have to clear it up later.
dear lord.
See,
No, not
Flash,
dear.
that's what that
Only
is
horse.
that is what I'm struggling with every week. And it's my fault because I like it too much. Anyways,
You like Zen fucking horses? What?
it's it comes with the job. Just like
The
Zen
job.
comes every. Yeah.
No, don't.
Yeah, I'm
don't.
sorry. I'm better than that.
railroad us, Captain, please.
Anyways, you wanted to go to the mayor, so you go to one of the bigger buildings in town. It should be on the map. I forgot to put the moist. No, never mind. The moist oyster is on there. Didn't put the mayor's house in there, so it is somewhere in the. There isn't really a better part of town. It's just near the marketplace. Somewhere central is a bigger house that says mayor's office on the door, and there's a little polite bell which Werner rings.
Microphone activated.
And he gets, somebody from the inside yells, "Come in, yes," and Werner enters, and you can actually see an older man sitting at a table, his face in some sorts of maps and letters and other kind of paperwork. And he looks really, like a proper man you would expect in a mayor's office. He has some kind of glasses on his face. His hair is somewhat silvered from age. But you can see at some point he was apparently also a fisherman because he still has a really broad shoulders and muscled arms and is like covered in tattoos of anchors and different names and you don't know if ship names or wife names, could be both of them. Some kind of fish is drawn on his like biceps. He looks in every way like a sailor that at some point decided to retire and take an office job.
Ow.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, Flash. What the fuck?
What?
I don't know.
All the creaks were audible.
Yeah,
And
it was
creepy.
it was in games. The old man just stretching, and
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
Yeah, sound
Sure.
effects.
yeah, sounds like me after 10 hours of work. And he is what was I gonna say? He puts his glasses on his face so he can see. He's like, what the? Well, didn't I send you out like 1.5 days ago? Did you still not leave? It was urgent. I told you. And he's like, nope. I actually got back. I didn't get killed. My horse is still alive, so you know, better than my brother already. You can thank me for that, and also those guys. And
Mhm.
you are basically all looking in through the door, like just how many people is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people looking inside this
Yeah,
little office,
about 5.
waving outside. And one is like, I actually met him halfway there when I totally did not get kidnapped by a murder cult. They helped me out, and they're actually from the fleet, they said. I never really confirmed that, but you know, they look capable.
What brilliance.
I guess my part of the bargain is done. I will collect my payment later. I have important things to do. Have a good day, sir. You're welcome. Business is always open. Good day. And he leaves and,
Show
you
him
know,
the note
shakes.
about the bandits.
The note about the bandits?
Didn't he write down something about the bandits after I told him that we killed them?
The bounty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. He puts down his little checklist where he already checked one of the things off and leaves it on the table and, you know, gives like a little half salute to you guys before he realizes you're stupid. And leaves the room with a little pep in his step because he did his work in a, you know, in like a small percentage of the time. I don't remember the word right now. What he expected to be, and he got already paid, so he is really happy with himself. And now all of you are, I guess, you all trying to cram into the office of the
I guess.
Yep.
mayor.
Yep.
I am
We're all
at
just
least.
standing there.
So yeah.
Okay, so like a reverse clown's car. First off, I guess the knight enters, then
And
the
then
fancy-looking man with the hat. Then first off, the Goliath knocks his head on the door frame and squeezes it in there. After that, the centaur follows,
I'll stand
Also-
in the doorway, fuck it.
knocking his head, and then there's just a shadow in the door. All of them standing around the mayor, like in some sort of Piper Perry meme. And he's like, hello there. I guess you are from the back home. I see you already dealt with the band. Okay, what was that about?
That's just some bandits that were led by a goblin that had a goddamn giant worm thingy as a pet, you know? Classic.
Well,
thing.
why is it always goblins? God damn it!
Yeah, man. And why are they always piercing resistant?
You're right. It's really weird.
Well, the goblin wasn't
Like,
piercing resistant.
did you encounter that as a sailor? Like, were the fish also piercing resistant?
It is weird, right? And we only have harpoons, so they're all just piercing there. It's really weird. It's cursed, you know. Part of the reason some of us moved here, but the fishing here is easier. But still, you're welcome to my
We noticed that
city.
it was easier.
Welcome to Cliff. It's a settlement of people from the old continent. Really happy to see you guys here.
Are
my
we all
name,
now Thane of Noidnearville Cliff?
Not yet, but you are really welcome. I guess it says here that our farm estate didn't survive. That is really sad. I will send some people to collect the bodies there under some sort of guard.
About that.
Here's where we interdict and tell.
Yeah.
Before
As
you
I
just send people off to collect the bodies, we have encountered corpse eaters there, so be aware of them.
Yeah,
They're
but
Oh.
Wait,
quite
didn't we burn the bodies?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, that's
Yep.
actually really respectful of you. I thank you for that.
Though there was one guy on a horse that got killed there. Not by us.
Yeah, that's the last guy I sent there to look for them. That is a shame. That's sad. But I guess that's what you have to expect from these kinds of lands. Also, thank you for the barriers, so we at least don't have to take care of
I
that.
mean, they're
Did you?
also all kind of still lying there on a pile. It's just
Yeah,
that we
they were piled up. We just
Pile of ashes.
set
Yeah.
fire on
it wasn't really buried so much as just
Yeah,
prevent
we
them
will
from getting
at,
eaten.
at some point we will send people there to see to the fields maybe. But for now, maybe just let them rest. Thank you for that.
And
I
the bandit
will.
camp is still alright. We didn't set fire to it. Or the bodies there, so might want to send
Oh.
guards if you go to take something from
Wait,
there.
didn't we?
I don't believe we
Pretty
set
sure
fire
you-
to it.
I think
You,
we
you
did.
burned all the bodies. You definitely.
Yeah.
Yep, you definitely burned all of the bodies
Okay.
with hateful intent.
I remember saying like, who cares if these get
It's
eaten?
not hateful content, Private. I would say it's graceful mercy.
Also that.
Didn't,
uh,
we didn't pentagram them, okay?
Didn't pen-
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So yeah, that will definitely be part of the payment. So the whole thing, I'm really glad you guys came that fast. Is it actually true? Are you trying to free us here? Because we only heard like word from some of the guards that went back to Shiva that escaped the somewhat massacre apparently at the port Krista. We just heard that a fleet arrived. Is it true? Are
I'll
you really?
pull out my cards of the 3 cards, okay? And say,
O-
yeah,
okay.
these 3 people kinda went on a massacre there. They didn't care if you were to surrender,
You gonna fuck
or
up?
you are a woman, or hell, I heard they even killed children. The
That's a
bastards.
persuasion check. That is a persuasion check. Persuasion. You know what? You know
Is
what
gonna
I mean.
bite us in the ass? Tell it.
Oh, deception. Fuck.
Persuasion. Don't worry.
Ah.
Oh yeah, also that. Yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a-
that's deception.
Cool. I fucking hate
Well.
myself.
Shit.
Let's see if he also rolls a 1.
Maybe it's a double fail.
Oh.
It isn't.
And he looks at us guys like, okay, that doesn't tell me anything. What? I don't get it.
Watch out for them, just that, man. Come on.
Okay.
Before Orphic get us killed again.
Huh?
Do my character actually know what the grand plan for this whole invasion actually is?
Yeah, that's really hard to know. The grand plan was to make contact and find out if there's a threat to this continent or not, and if yes, to eliminate the threat. And either to free the people here, or if all of them turned hostile, to just make sure they're not a threat anymore. But the idea was liberation and peacekeeping.
Okay. Then I'll confirm that we're here to save and do peacekeeping as much as
Maybe
we can.
if we find some oil, that'd be great.
Shut the fuck
We
up,
are
horseman.
We're more of a scouting party.
I assumed so much. You don't wear any uniforms, and no offense, but you more look like a mercenary band than anything else. But I guess the intent is what counts. But damn, it's actually
Band of bastards, bitch.
TM copyrighted.
Oh wait, also, I will show him the cards of the 3 cards and tell him to not trust them.
I have.
They're already done.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I
Already
wasn't
done.
listening.
Horseman, Bard, shut the fuck.
Oh, all of you share the same stupid brains that I can't believe it. Okay.
Wait, when
Wait.
did you do that, Jimmy?
He just did
Wait.
it.
I just did.
You can still see the one he wrote in chat.
Wait, what? Why did you roll a 1?
I don't know. It's the dice.
Wait,
Why are you
can't
asking
you
me?
re-roll that though?
No, he can just he just gets bonuses on 2s and 3s. Anyway,
Well, it's a 1, so it's below. a
where was
3,
I?
so-
Doesn't it?
They're still natural.
okay.
By the way, I actually didn't introduce myself. My name is Gustav Lyngbakil. Welcome to my town. I guess as our first, I can post the name here, as the first emissaries from back home. We would actually kind of gave up hope that anybody would come to check on us because all communication broke down. I guess I can give you all the information you need before we get to anything else. And is it okay if I give you the information, or do you need like another official type of guy to talk with me, or what do you? Is it like okay?
I
But
mean,
first, I also introduce myself, Arnold Vilsek of Osterdeck, and you can
Pleased to
tell
meet you.
information directly to me, and I can relay it back to the fleet.
Oh, okay. So I guess you probably noticed 2 years ago when all communication broke with this continent, when all of
Right.
the circles closed, and all of
BRB,
the
I'm gonna buy some tobacco.
yeah. I mean that's what is basically what you already know, and that's what is in the script also in the Discord. If you want to check on that, it's on the law, I think. Yeah, the intro script, and everything broke down, and we don't even actually know why it happened. There wasn't like a visible change. It wasn't like the clouds all got suddenly dark, and I don't know. Just everything got a little bit harder. We suddenly had like guards checking on us on our town, like looking for teleportation circles and if we had any kind of way to communicate with back home, which we didn't have. Then they basically raised the taxes to fund some stuff going on in Shiva, and then they left. Didn't do anything really bad. It just was really weird. There's no way of sending letters back home or any kind of communication. And yeah, the guard also changed. They kind of got a little bit more brutal from what I heard from the cities. And then later, even the city used to be run like by, it's called like a Lord Protector. They are put in place by the High Council, and they rule over the city of Shiva. It's an important port city. It needs to be managed, and the old ruler just vanished all of a sudden, and the new one showed up with his wife. It is I can't really say it's bad. Like they increase the taxes, but he's like holding festivals every now and then. He has like heavy orgies in his castle most weekends, and he holds like parades, but he never comes out during the day. So all of his parties are at night, and a lot of the guard changed, at least like the higher ups. Some people I knew there just don't talk to me anymore. I don't know why. And they, from what I've heard, like I said, the messages came through also telling us that you landed. And from what I've heard, the city currently is completely closed. There is nearly no way to get in there right now. But then he looks like shifty eyes left, right. I could actually help you with that. Like, this is as much information as I just have in general, but over the past year there has been some talk of resistance because things seem out of the natural and people want to go home and restore what has been before. Like I said, it hasn't just gone bad from one day to the next, but over the past 2 years it just has gone, they increased the taxes, everybody got strange, there's a new Lord Protector just wasting the people's money on parties and orgies, and no bandits showing up out of nowhere, beasts like worms and whatever the hell, just they shouldn't be, and also the fish are getting scarcer, and we also have just problems in our village that hasn't been there before, and that's actually why I wanted to ask you, like, besides the bandits, good job on that, I will pay you for that, but we actually over the past months, people just went missing around here, and we have no idea why and how. I don't know if there's something to do with the people in Shiva. Maybe it doesn't, but it's weird because it's never like a forceful entry. It's never like somebody got taken. It's just people wake up one day and like their dad is missing, or their sons, or their daughter, or their friend, or you knock on a house, somebody hasn't left in like a week or so, and you go in there and it's just they're gone. Like they didn't pack anything, didn't prepare to leave. It's just they're not there anymore, and we don't know what to do. And this is actually what I would want to ask of you to maybe help us with that. And if you could solve this problem, and he again looks kind of scared from left to right. There's actually, he lowers his voice, there's some sort of resistance forming in Shiva itself inside the city. People smuggling in food to feed the peasants. Other people from back in the continent kind of get ostracized by the city guards and like put on the watch because they are, I guess, afraid that they could collaborate or try to message you back at home, and they're like put on the watch. And they found some sort of underground, like I said, smuggling in food and drink into the city through a secret tunnel. And if you would help us with the problem of the disappearing people, I could put you in contact with them and give you the password to maybe end this night. Because I don't really want to know, but I would assume you want to take the city, right? Like the fleet isn't just going to sit wherever you are right now
Yeah. No.
and go back home. So yeah, if you would be willing to help our little village with this problem, you know, us being people of the continent and kind of being under protection of the army and stuff like that, we could pay you with the little things we have and also give you this information to maybe put an end to whatever's going on right now. And he kind of leans back in his chair looking at all of you.
Sadly,
Doesn't know.
we cannot tell you why they have been taken. We know who. The army knows who. We, I do not think, are allowed to tell you who, as it is still being discussed with the higher-ups. Do not go searching for the people that have gone missing. Most of them are probably dead, sadly.
I mean, somebody has already started looking into that. We have like our
Stop
local
it.
priest. He's actually
Do not
Yeah,
look into it further.
that might be too late. Maybe you could check in on him. It's like our local priest. He isn't actually from our continent. He has been living with us for the past 5 years. He's a good man. He prays to Pelor. Okay, I don't know. You can all roll a religion check to know who Pelor is.
Sure.
We got
I'm not even gonna
Pelor.
roll that because I know I'm too
Really?
stupid.
The worst field. Yeah,
Yeah,
like I
what
said,
kind of
worst field.
Religion?
Oh, where is
Wow,
religion?
15.
Under
Well,
R.
no, bottom, basically.
Well, I guess I'm not gonna know it.
Fourth from the bottom, above sleight of hand and below persuasion.
I don't have that.
You do.
I don't.
What do you have between persuasion and sleight of hand?
Nothing. It's persuasion, then sleight of hand.
What the fuck?
Roll a d20 then, I guess.
Yeah, roll a d20
Plus
and
your
then
intelligence modifier.
It is a good. Why is your religion just missing? What?
I do.
It's weird.
What is intelligence modifier?
0.
Okay,
Oh,
so
good. And just roll a d20.
I'm just rolling it -1.
Why is it missing?
Minus
That
one?
is weird.
6 then.
6.
Why -1?
Because I have an intelligence modifier +1.
Yeah.
Strange.
I love
Also-
how
We have
my
an
chat
Walker, you
intelligence
rolled
modifier
a
plus
one.
1, so you're rolling -1.
You
So my
rolled
chat isn't
7
reloading.
twice, Walker. What the
I
fuck?
know, like I said, God tier.
Even though none of you really seem accustomed with the gods,
Me?
you know a little bit about. Yeah, I mean you especially, but everybody knows a little bit about Pelor. He's like, and not want to call him basic, but he's like the biggest of the good gods. He's lawful, good. He's like the father. He is the symbol of the sun, like not the sun like in sun, but the sun is like a giant gas ball in the sky. He is associated with being really good and taking care of people, and it seems
I
on type.
disapprove.
Okay,
You
it
shall
seems
not
on
speak.
type for a priest of Pelor to just take care of like a village like this, just settle down and build a temple and go around healing people, stuff like that. So maybe you could check in with him. If you
Did he
think
go into Shiva himself or send someone?
I mean, the thing is, we know that none of them actually left our village. Like, we have sentries all around.
They did.
We don't.
They did.
We.
Don't worry about
I
that.
would. I wouldn't be so sure about that. We really, like I said, we have control all
That was
around.
accidental. Don't worry about it.
When did they go missing?
Just one by one, sometimes two of them over the past few months.
Wait, so what do you mean one by one?
Then,
Yeah, we
what
have-
Cray is saying is that a vampire came into Shiva, took over the law, basically became lord, and now people are disappearing from here.
Oh wait,
I said both of those things, but not within relation. Just pointing that out.
Oh.
wait, we're in Shiva now?
No.
No, that's
That's
no,
all.
No,
no.
yeah.
Yeah, Beckley.
Oh, we're
You are still in the village. Jerry just jumped ahead one step.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yes.
The lo- Okay. Didn't the Lord change
There-
Shiva?
I'm having
Yeah, you did,
trouble
but
following.
there are more bad things. Things are bad in Shiva, but Shiva is currently closed down and there's no in and out. Beside maybe with the smugglers. And this mayor is trying to tell you that he can help you to get in touch with the smugglers if you one hand wishes the other. If you take care of this problem and find out why his people went missing within the walls of the
yeah.
city.
Yeah,
Hint, hint.
Wink,
Yeah.
wink.
Yeah, I know it can get complicated. It made sense when I wrote it down. But yeah,
I understood it. I am just more of
We-
checking in what the High Commander we're actually allowed to sort of
clarification,
sort
the
of
people-
detour, but not really.
the people that went missing is within the town, right? The fishing town.
yeah, in
Yeah,
the
okay.
fishing town.
And they went
I
missing
mean-
one by one.
Yeah, basically like one by one on small crews. All of them, like all their houses and homes, seemed like
Okay,
they
so
just
it's not just one family. I see. Okay.
no, all of their like the weird thing is they don't seem like they got abducted because like their beds are made. They didn't take anything with them. They just seem to have left their home and vanished into thin air.
Did they pack
And-
anything?
They didn't take anything with them. That's like I
Yeah.
said. I don't think they're just running away. It's just
I'm just checking the
It just-
distance this one works.
strong eel register.
Were the doors locked?
Mm.
You
Is there
don't.
any evil in the mayor's building?
It only
No.
works 60 feet, not behind
Mayor
cover,
building's
so-
cleared. Then we know that much.
I'm not using it
Yeah.
here. I'm just checking the distance.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well,
But like I said, we would really much appreciate it. But I already have this for you in hands out a pouch of 15 gold as a thank you for dealing with the bandits and also taking care of our fallen families. Much appreciated. And also apparently once again saving one of the cop twins, which is apparently a running
One of the cock twins.
theme. Well, siblings, I guess, which is apparently one of the running themes of this town. But I don't even know about that. Like I said, please, if you know anything or suppose to know anything, just check in with our local priest. You can't miss him. He's in the temple. Please do. But be gentle about it. His wife died recently. Actually died, didn't go missing, just died, and he may be still down about that. So
Do you have any message for High Command? Well, someone. High
to
Command, or leader.
to
Yeah,
your
my
superiors, we
continue, Crichton. I am
yeah
after you. Sir.
we are already really thankful for what you have done, and like I said, if your soldiers want to get stationed here, we will they can do that. We will provide them with what we have. We are grateful to be liberated. That sounded really weird when I said it out loud. Goddamn generation kill joke. Here's a goat. It's just great to know that you didn't forget about us. Thank you for that.
Okay.
And good luck on your travels otherwise, in case you decide to just leave. But we will be forever thankful if you just put our mind to ease, because we don't know how to stop it, and otherwise this town would be just a ghost town in like the next few years.
Yeah.
In case it's cursed or something. I don't even know.
Not cursed necessarily from what we know, but could be. So
That doesn't put my hopes up, but thanks, I guess. Then he kind of kindly points it towards the door so he can continue on with his mayor work.
Yeah. Arnos, do you
No.
want to call Captain?
I
Agua
am
now,
gonna call
or-
Captain Agua, yes, very soon. Not right
So-
here.
Okay.
So just for Flash to explain, Arnos pulls out a brick out of his pocket. Like the kind you use to build a house, and he just holds it up to his face and starts speaking to it.
Oh, we
Actually-
call that a telephone.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do it here. I'm not gonna do it here, Krypton.
Hmm.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Not for you.
It's already been coined the talking brick, Flash. You can't just
Yeah, that's
call it a
true.
telephone.
Just
What
a
even is a
telephone.
telephone?
Well,
Makes
it's-
no sense.
Yeah,
The
what
law
the
calls
fuck
it
is a telephone? Huh? Fuck.
the law.
Talking
The law
brick, obviously.
What?
The law calls
No.
it sending stones. We call it talking bricks.
Yes.
Fucking
Yeah. Anyway,
brick.
you put a brick to your face. Yeah.
Not here.
Or-
I want to actually rather go
You're so
outskirts of town before
Greg,
I take the use brick.
we
Mhm.
got a long rest, yeah?
Yes, you do.
Yes, you
Okay.
got a long rest over there.
Yay.
Wouldn't have gotten one if all of you failed your constitution thingy, but you can handle drinking apparently. Good job on you.
What is my max?
But yeah,
So yeah, you just go like slightly out of town. The guards
Yeah,
give you like a greeting.
throughout the northern exit. And
Okay.
as I've gone a bit, it's a great space between me and the town. I will roll perception to see if anyone is around
I
to
will help you with
eavesdrop,
Oh, okay.
because I
Sure.
don't trust people.
P-
Do I see anything that is trying to be evil and listen on to my
I will
conversations?
also
That
have
is
a bit
not
of-
Orphic.
Yeah,
I
Orphic
said
just
I'd
pick.
help you.
Orphic
So-
picks up another stone and starts talking to some stone corner on the road.
Hello?
Captain Agua! Captain Agua! Why is it the dark?
Yeah, I mean,
Is coast clear?
Nomad is there with you, just following you around, I guess. But other than that, it seems clear. There's no one around to eavesdrop on you.
Werner's with me, you said.
Who?
Child. The
Oh,
guy-
no. The child left already in the office. He got paid and
The
went on his
police?
merry way.
Alright.
Just Flash.
Okay, Flash, fine. Then I'll whip
You-
out my fucking whatever Flash said. I would just call it a talking brick. And I'll dial up Captain Agua. The answer.
So
That's what you
amazing.
should call it. Dial up.
Die.
So
Well,
it doesn't
you
dial
go.
up. I won't do the dial up noise because my soundboard is still echoing,
No,
and I won't do that to you.
you can't bump Flash for that shitty joke.
You should bonk
But
him.
it's a dial up.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
He already got one. We don't have to overdo it.
Second one.
And on the other end, you can hear like somebody rustling, like touching for the Anna's morning is that it's really early. Why? I was busy sleeping. Good morning. You still alive? Everybody okay?
Good morning,
Captain
everyone is
Agua,
still
yeah.
alive, yes. Do not worry. Every limb
Amazing.
is still accounted for.
Now it was.
That's
More than we can say for the squad leader, but yeah.
that actually made me laugh a lot. Thank you, Jerry. That was really funny. Yeah. Hey, how are you doing? Anything to report yet?
Yes,
Anything new?
we have reached the fine little village, town, whatever you want to call it, of Nebelcliff.
Oh, yeah, that's great. There are people from our continent, right? If I saw that correctly on the map.
Yes, that is correct.
Fishermen?
They are fishermen, but they are from our continent, yes. And they
Yeah.
are actually friendly in comparison to like everything else.
Oh, that's great. They're from where I used to live. That's nice. That's great. I used to hunt pirates over there. Great region, actually.
So you
So,
are the
so it would
legend.
seem. But
Yeah.
this is unfortunately not only a pleasant call. I have more interesting information. Some from an experience, and some from the mayor of the town.
Mm-hmm. Do tell. I'm excited. I'm
During our
getting way
travel,
more out of this than I thought.
yeah.
The whole house doesn't have teeth.
So first of all, we encountered an orc sacrificial ritual, and they had not in their possession a troll, and were summoning a. Do I know if it's a barb devil? Do I actually know this?
Yeah, I think you rolled pretty high on that, so yeah.
Okay, and they had a barb devil that they summoned through sacrifice.
Oh, that's starting off great. How? I mean, it's not actually surprising, but by all the gods, something is really wrong here. Something is really wrong. Okay, continue.
We
I need some
technically
wine.
sacrifice them to it.
Shut the fuck up.
I can't make any judgment on that, but good on you for killing stuff. Yay.
Yay, killing stuff. No, back on track. So we arrived. We have gotten a bit more information from the townspeople. Apparently, in this continent, all gods are legal to open worship. No repercussion. Probably also explains that orc sacrifice ritual that we saw.
That sounds dangerous. I knew from like the past that they had some pretty open rules about that, but I didn't know it was going this far. That's interesting. Okay. Interesting.
As communication broke and we lost contact with the Vesturian continent, they noted that there was nothing really odd happening at first, but then suddenly there were frequent guard visits. They were checking for portals or other communication devices back to our continent.
That makes
So
sense.
they were actively trying to suppress any information coming to us.
Well, those fuckers, I guess. That explains everything that has happened so far.
And then it come to more brutal guards that was taking the shifts from the ordinary folk that you would see, including that the city of Shiva was ruled by this Lord Protector that was assigned, but suddenly have disappeared or was no longer in charge, and there was a new one that came out of basically thin air and seemed a bit more stiff than the usual ones.
That sounds awfully familiar to what the prisoners, your friends told us, the guys you freed at the first offensive.
Yes,
You prisoner of
Shaq
war.
and the band of Mayor soldiers. Yes.
Yeah, Catwell and the other guys. Yeah, that sounds like the stuff they told us. So that's not great. I guess it's great we realize a pattern, but still, that's not good.
They did the John Circus.
Not
Kevin,
yet.
shut the fuck up.
Have you told her about the fact that he only does orgies at night and not
I
during the day?
am coming to it.
Mm.
And the same time as this new Lord Protector dude was put into place, what I can only describe as tax reforms, heavier taxation came upon the commoners. That was also then used to spent into parades, and also by rumors, apparently some weird orgies in their castle. Okay.
That
In-
doesn't
in-
sound like anything a legitimate and upright standing citizen would do with taxpayer money, I guess. I mean, I can
interesting
relate,
details
but
from the
still.
townspeople, I have to say. But they also noted that far rarer beasts and creatures have been sighted than usual.
I mean, from
What-
what you've told me so far, I would pretty much say that, yes.
That does line up with what we have experienced. In the town of Shiva, the whole city is closed down due to not only that we in fact have an invasion fleet literally on the doorstep, and because we invaded. So yeah. But some good news. We might have an opportunity to get in by the mayor if we do a little. If we assist him and some people missing in his town that disappeared out of absolutely nowhere with no explanation. One on one. So
Okay.
we might have a way into Shiva. Gonna be difficult, but we'll see what we can manage. And to top it all off, we also have a resistance movement that's happening in Shiva that has been smuggling stuff, from people to general items like food, equipment, whatever.
Okay, you never cease to impress me. That is more intel than we got anywhere else. Damn. Okay, let me think about that. So first off, I would really appreciate if you help my people out, so to speak. You know, some kind of regional familiarity. I will definitely reimburse you for that. Don't worry about it. That is actually a cause for once worthy to me for paying for. And this far you always have delivered, so I trust you will do a good job with that. As for Shiva, that is really interesting. So it seems again that it's just from higher up, I guess. How do you feel about assassination?
Mm.
Just generally speaking.
Generally speaking,
Who?
not really my field of expertise, but we'll probably manage to find some way.
Because from what I'm getting at, like, if we compare the situation to what we did at the Ballista, we could just turn up with our fleet, lose half of the ships again against all of their magic defenses, and then at some point we will probably take the city and maybe kill half the populace in its process, because, you know, attacking a city from the sky is rather violent, has some sort of what's it called? Collateral damage. But if it works like at a ballista, I feel confident that if you could take it out from the top, like if you chop off the snake's head. Tell you
You
what,
Well,
could act as a
you
distraction with 2 or 3 ships that are fast and nimble, whilst we sneak in
maybe,
and kill him.
I
yeah,
think going with the plan of us attempting to take down as much as defenses as they can. See if we can
yeah.
take down some of the leadership and their forces.
You know what?
Would
Okay,
weaken them enough.
you try to deal with the situation in town. While that's happening, I will try to mobilize some part of the force and you know, talk to the general and stuff like that. And once you are in the city and have investigated some of the stuff that's going on there and can tell me more, maybe even establish a connection to the resistance if there indeed is one, we will be in contact again and we can formulate a closer
Indeed.
plan. But
When we
this
reach,
far, you are already more than worth your money. I am really happy I spent it on you and not on, I don't know, somebody else. This is getting...
when we reach the town, we'll form contact. See if we actually can contact at all, and we will be right before we're conducting the plan. We want that you're on alert, so when we call, you send in the cavalry.
Okay.
There is nothing more for me to tell. If you have any orders or other
No.
beautiful intelligence that we can use, sure do
No,
tell.
no, I am, like I said, I am already amazed with what you have been doing so far. Like, I went into this whole operation with really low expectations. You know, you saw the other people on the ship. You know what I had to deal with. But
True that.
I'm just really glad that you are not the ones that died on that first day. I can really appreciate that. We can work something out here. This is going, you know, aside from all the death and terrible things happening, this is going really well so far. Thank you for that.
Could be a lot worse. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Be in contact soon. I have to get back to my wine, and after that, I have to talk to the general and report all your amazing findings. Carry on, soldier, or something.
Drink well and save some for us.
Sure. Good night, morning,
Hey.
whatever. And she throws the brick away.
Comes the breakaway, just hears it smack. Alright, guess that's over.
Yep.
Well, and we know that.
I guess let's go to the priest. Find out what the priest knows.
Yes, we do. Priest. 15 minutes left before we have to stop, but yeah.
Yeah, plus minus. You don't even know how amazingly I planned for the session. Actually, it will go perfectly like I planned.
Alright.
I'm so proud of all of
Well,
us. Do you want to try to find a temple by yourself, or do you just ask some of the people there, or just
I
let
will try
Ronan?
to see if I can see
Yeah,
the
let's
temple.
go
I
to
mean,
see the temple.
it probably has a bit different architecture from the others.
Yeah,
Give me a
that's
perception
true.
check.
Is
I'm
true.
eager to see you fail
18.
to find a temple.
15.
20 from Kev.
Kevin.
Nathan.
Yeah, Kev has sacked many temples in his times. Apparently, he can basically smell the fear.
I was
Flash
about
Flash
to
has
say
n-
for the better or the worse, he has seen
Yeah,
I mean, I'm a paladin. Come on.
yeah. Flash has never been inside a city.
I have returned.
Yeah. Then you just got an emotional back rubbing by Nogura. She's really proud of you guys.
Well, he doesn't
Okay.
know that.
Yeah,
Well, now
he
I
was
do.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do indeed find a temple, and
Hey.
Can she
like you
reach my
said,
back?
yeah,
What
with
do
the
you
little step up she always carries around where she can. With her
what,
little
what
soapbox.
happened? I saw that for a second, and I don't know where this is anymore.
It's for once only about scratching his back. It's okay. So you do manage to find a temple, and like they said, it's offers like a shrine for multiple gods. But you can see there's like a big sun drawn on top of the altar, and also it has a really nice colored glass like at the top part. So every time the sun shines in, it actually dances in different lights. It looks really nice and welcoming.
Are we in the
Like,
temple now?
yes, you found the temple successfully.
God damn.
As an action, you detect celestial fiend or
Do you
undead.
feel any power surrounding? Is God with us?
Let me check that actually.
Found a vampire that's all behind these abductions, instantly kills him. Oh, Father, you have been arrested for what crime?
Father, we
Living.
Have, we have crossbow bolts for you, and they have silver tips.
Oh yeah. You actually sense an undead in the
Oh,
vicinity.
fuck.
Oh God.
I will point it out to everyone.
Can it feel exactly where, or just feel that something is here?
The location. You know it's coming from the little house of the priest that is next to the temple, where he probably lives.
Sake.
Okay.
Ah.
All right, then we know that. We
Hold
don't know
on.
what it is yet, so
Guys,
you know.
guys, it might be that he's one of them, one of the weird
I mean-
dusty boys, or he reanimated his wife.
True.
I don't know
Well,
which
doesn't
one
matter.
is
We're gonna
worse.
find out.
Oh man.
I don't know which one is
Private time,
worse.
why are you doing this?
Because I get weird ideas while planting the thousands plan in a 10-hour workday, and
Hey,
gotta live it out somewhere.
Fires my torch and throw it into the building.
Huh? Are you setting
What?
fire
I'm
to the
setting fire to the temple.
I don't know about that.
Nah, the sun.
I mean, he is the god of the sun, but still, Jesus.
Jesus fucking
Praise the
Christ.
sun. Nah. Just kidding.
I feel...
As much as I almost want to do it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit the character. Yeah.
So, like I said, the house of the priest, it's not too big, but it's a nice looking house. He probably built it himself. It's right next to the temple. Do you knock on the door, or do you, I don't know.
I will
Do
be
you preach and
combat
clear?
ready and breach it.
Uh-huh.
Not even knocking.
No, you're not
I
breaching
mean,
the
I
door.
know there's undead there.
Don't breach the
I need to be
fucking
ready.
door.
Are you just going to the
I
side house and just fucking
Actually, I'm gonna do this.
What are you doing?
I'm sneaking.
Better.
Do sneaky shit.
Can I
Alright.
Okay.
can I cast disguise self and pretend I'm the mayor?
Yeah, wait, actually, just here somewhere around the Goliath isn't visible anymore, but you hit this. No, wait, that's the wrong one.
Um,
That's-
Oh, what?
That don't sound like a priest to me.
That's a 1911. I'm sorry, you hear this one. The Goliath is currently in stealth mode.
So
Sorry.
Kev is going to the second where he feels the undead, right?
Yes.
Oh,
To the
yeah,
house. Yeah, you can feel it generally from inside the house.
While Kevin is trying to investigate, presumably his
Kevin.
dead wife reanimated,
Or him being one of them.
I'll actually knock on the temple door.
You're inside the temple. The house is next to the temple.
Oh, we are actually inside.
Yeah,
What
the temple is
were you
just
asking
like
us for knock on then?
yeah, on the door of his
Standing
house.
inside the temple, just knocking on the outside door.
No, like you have like this round temple. It's like a kind of open temple with the little with the glass window on top of it. But you're already inside. It's like it doesn't have really doors, so everybody can come in and pray to whatever god he wants. But the house of the priest itself is like a little bit to the side of the temple, so he can live next to where he works, basically.
Then I'll rephrase it. I'll knock on that door then. Fuck you, dungeon master.
You go to a different door, knock there, yes.
Yes.
Knock
Knock at every door.
I guess
Yes.
I don't get to be the mayor. Cool, sure.
You can be the mayor. I don't care.
Well,
There's no.
I knock on the
There's
priest door.
there's.
Does
I
anyone
mean,
answer?
there's no answer from inside.
No answer
I want
from
to kill
inside.
some shit. This.
I don't like the sound of this.
Then I will see if I can open the door.
Can I charge the door?
I'll be waiting. Maybe he's asleep.
Wait a
Inside
bit.
Sure.
the temple.
So Kev tries to touch the door, and while he touches the door, Sen is already in charging mode. Do me a strength check.
Oh my
Whoa.
fucking god. Zen.
But no, I was just asking, can I charge the door? I'm not saying I am going to.
You can charge the door, but you would have to,
Yeah.
pull your head down because it's a low door and you're running towards it.
Glad to know that my
That
character's
does
not
not seem
beside
like
Sam.
in the best possible scenario. It does not seem healthy for my spine.
Yeah. So roll me a strength check.
Would
But
I
I'm not
know
doing
how-
it.
Oh, okay. I see.
Would I know how big the room might be on the
Ca-
Yes,
Can I
at
open?
least.
You would guess it's like doesn't have a second story, but it's like multi-room apartment.
No, in feet.
In feet. Jesus Christ.
I'm still opening the door, motherfuckers.
Okay. If it's easier
like-
for you, in banana peels, man.
Sure. It's like 40 stones by 40 stones. So it's like 40 feet by 40 feet if you would have to make it square, I guess.
Actually,
Separated. Yeah.
Kevin, are you just opening the door
I'm
normally,
just
or do you open it stealthily?
Stealthily.
Then roll me a stealth check
Bardic
while open.
inspiration.
Sure.
So I have one use left.
Roll them.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin,
Orphic.
Kevin
Orphic slaps his ass
probably get
real nice.
disadvantage. Yeah, he did.
Doesn't
What?
matter.
An invisible hand really stealthily opens the door without any
Wouldn't
much
it
resistance.
be sleight of hand to open the door?
No,
itself?
sleight of hand if somebody's watching you.
Oh.
And you try to do it without them seeing, but there's nobody all around. Everybody else is working or fishing.
I'm also
You're
invisible, so I don't need to select time.
And if anybody saw you, and if
What?
anybody sees you 6 different guys just breaking into the temple, they probably wouldn't try to stop you.
Yeah, that's true.
I will then sneak in to see what I can see inside.
Who's doing this?
What does the man see? Gravitas.
You find yourself in a really nice living room. It has a big open window towards the temple, so you can see if anybody is there. It's like, you have a really big, what's it called? The fireplace, because, God of the Sun, there's this holy symbol, which I don't remember right now, above the fireplace. And there are 2 more doors. One of them probably leads into some sort of sleeping room, and one different door.
I'm gonna open the bedroom door, or what do you call it?
It's a also nice looking bedroom. It's nothing too flattering, but there's a big bed, for 2 people. Some sort of dressing closet. The bed is made. Also, like there are dishes like on the kitchen thingy next to the hearth, but nothing is. It looks orderly and prepared. Like
I
somebody
guess I
planned.
open all the door then.
The other door that I can actually
Oh, you have
So-
battle map for us.
Yeah, no, I don't. So
Oh,
if this is the living room, I guess. If you come in through this door, this is the living room with the table, and here's the window, and then you separate this, and you have, I guess this is the sleeping room with the bed,
We
and
know that. I wasn't.
I mean you just went through this door,
Oh.
and this is the other door, if you want to visualize it.
Uh-huh.
And when you open the door, it's
In a
room.
tree?
Jesus Christ. It's like a study room. It's a room full of books and holy symbols and holy scriptures.
I
And a
will.
corpse?
Huh.
Um,
And the
do me a
devil?
do me a perception check.
Everyone or just Kev?
No, just
I mean, do you follow him into the room, or
Oh, well, there you go.
is Zen okay? Zen just walks into the room.
I
Sir,
guess
sir.
I'll be behind then.
Then, are you actually going in?
Yes.
Oh,
Then
that
I'll be
ruins a bit of
behind him.
stealth, I guess.
Maybe it seems like a tight angle to be able to do a charge there.
It would be hard to charge in there, yes, unless you're just running circles.
Just run on the walls.
You don't see anything suspicious right away, but you have this slight feeling of being watched.
I want to look up. It's on the roof. Goddamn mosquito. Oh,
Give
fuck.
me another perception check.
Oh
Uh,
no. To
Both of
who?
them.
Why? Why, Crybaton? Why?
There's
I
somebody
think-
looking back at you. It's like seems like
There's
ghostly
There we go.
ghostly face of a woman looking straight towards you, slightly confused.
God
From the
fucking
roof?
damn it,
What? There was
Crybaton.
actually one on the roof? Or
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
ceiling?
she's hovering at the ceiling, currently
Oh,
looking at
okay,
you,
that's,
confused while there's a half horseman in her room.
You know,
She like
I will fucking I panic. I'm fucking full RPing panicking and I'm stabbing it.
I'm
No,
don't-
no.
What?
No, what? What? Hmm?
so you try to stab the ghost, and the pike goes right through her, and she looks at you and now seems more what's it called?
You dumb fuck.
Wait.
Angry.
Google
I mean, there's a ghost on the
Translate.
ceiling. What the fuck do you expect me to do? It's like,
Not
oh, okay, that's
kill it.
interesting.
We discussed that it might be his wife.
Yes,
She
so?
seems offended by the way you stabbed her,
Offended.
Well, Kevin is
And-
trying to control undead, so let's see.
and is now floating down towards your height. So the rest of you can also see. And it's like, okay, what? First up, what are you doing in my house? Second, why did you try to stab a ghost?
Why are you
Because
undead?
this is
But-
ghosts!
But can I control her?
Then the creature, then mission saving throw. Let me actually
If,
check
if
something.
it fails, I'm jumping through that window.
Let me.
I'll just have Dissonant Whisper prepared in case it wants to attack us.
Why the fuck is she on
okay.
the ceiling anyway?
Because somebody just ran into her house.
Yes?
Wouldn't you hide?
No?
Not on the ceiling!
Is that like a fucking
If you-
8-foot horse?
If you,
Where am I gonna
Um,
hide, Crybaton?
Kev, you try to take control of her, but she doesn't actually seem like an actual creature you could take control of.
What?
And she looks past the centaur and sees all of you standing in her living room, and raises her eyebrows even higher and is like, okay.
Lady, why the fuck are you dead? Why are you alive now?
Why
Why are you
Why
alive?
are you dead?
What?
Kevin tried
Okay.
not being dead.
Okay, first off, kinda rude. Gonna be honest with you. Kind of rude. Second, you're in my house still, and I don't know why.
Technically, ghosts are not people, so they cannot own property. So this
That
is
is
your
correct.
husband's
I-
house,
I
or
point
I
Okay.
suppose
I
your
point
husband's
to-
house.
I point to Jevi and nod in agreement.
Okay, first off, I am not a ghost. Ghosts aren't really that stupid.
Then
Yeah,
what the fuck
um,
are you?
Then
why
why
are you
did I not?
floating?
Why am I not
She-
able to stab you?
She points towards a stone that is in the middle of the study on like a little cushion.
Are you
Ah.
goddamn leech?
she looks
That's
even more
even
offended.
worse.
I'm just confused that I couldn't control her.
Yeah,
Wait, so but
let me explain you, rude fuck. I am what you would call an echo, and she points again to the stone. It's, an echo stone. You can actually roll an Arcana check if you've ever heard of one of those.
Can I cast
I have.
Identify on it?
I'm gonna roll it, but I can guarantee you, even if I roll a natural. Oh, see, there we go. I've never heard of one of those things.
Have some idea of it.
Don't break
Yeah.
your brain
Also.
trying to find out what this is.
Yeah, send knows of all the assets I'm flipping. God
Wow.
See, I know about ghosts and where they would hide, and you hid in the ceiling exactly where a ghost would hide. That makes you a ghost, bitch.
You know
What?
what? Fair point, but I'm actually just more of a memory. You know, I'm dead, so some respect, please.
Ghost.
I mean, it's great that you can take it better than my husband could. And she points again at the stone. This is an echo stone. Normally, people don't do that often, but if you have like a loved family member that's about to die, you can get a priest with one of those stones. They're really expensive, and if like the person that is about to die sleeps with the stone next to them for long enough, some part of their memory can be packed into one of the stones, and you can still communicate with them in like their ghostly form, which means I'm can still be here with my husband. At least I could, until he got bad ideas. He was really worked up about my death. I actually, good thing you are here. He might have gotten some really bad ideas. Was just refused to bury my body and was just carrying him around with and reading all of his books, and I couldn't stop him from.
Wait a second. This is just GLaDOS.
I told you he turned his wife
Does she
into
know
some
where
weird
her body
fucker.
is?
I know where it went this morning. It went with him to the hills.
Oh no, the man is a necromancer.
We
No,
have
it's
like
necrophiliac.
we have a. Please don't say that I'm right here.
Well, technically his love for that.
I don't think memories of people have feelings, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, shush.
Aren't you just memories?
Shut your fucking mouth.
Aren't you a little bit of an asshole for standing in here and insulting me?
I mean,
What
I
you
was-
gonna do about it?
I guess nothing. But still.
Yeah, that's what
exactly.
I thought.
Who's the
So-
asshole, the spooky ghost or the person?
I don't know. I'm just really afraid that he's about to do something stupid. He
I mean,
left
probably.
this morning. Like we have some ancient burial grounds where people used to bury their bodies. Now we just sent them like out on a boat, like and burned a boat like ancient tradition. But the people that lived here before buried them in the hill graves. You can actually see them on your map. There's a bunch of little hills next to the lighthouse at the bottom right.
Oh god damn it.
I see. Wait, those are all graves?
Oh god.
Big
Like
bodies.
I don't know what that's called. Wait, let me see if what's the English word for that?
Burial mounds?
A barrow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
By the way,
I don't know what
Like
that is.
those.
Go to Bleak
It's
Falls Barrow.
I was about to say.
It's it's a shallow hill where you can bury a lot of bodies, like a little hill grave. And he said that he would go there and that he would fix everything.
oh no.
And I am, from what he looks like, I am somewhat sure that he definitely won't be doing that. But I can't. I'm literally just a memory. I can't do anything. I'm stuck in this room within the stone. I can't even yell for help. Nobody can hear me. Inside.
Then how can we hear you?
Do you want us to destroy the stone and set you free?
Would
I-
you set her free?
I mean,
it
she's a
definitely
ma-
would,
memory.
but it would set my memories free. But I would prefer to see if my husband survived his stupid idea before that.
Right. Do you want us to take the stone with us so you can see what we do to your husband? Or
Oh, that would.
Oh.
I mean, if you would
worded
do that, I
very
would be.
interestingly.
I would.
Before
That
I mean,
would
you
be
might not
really.
like it, but
I mean, she can try to convince him.
yeah, true. Okay, yeah, sure.
That
Before
would be
that,
really kind of you.
Yeah, I'll cast
Yeah, but
Identify on
would
the
we get
stone,
XP if she convinces them?
Oh, a poor lord. Never mind.
Aren't
I
you
don't do
the smart
that.
one?
What is this XP you speaking of?
Yeah.
I mean, by technicality, yes.
I
Still
mean,
an
Jerry,
encounter, but
you can spend 10 minutes to do it for free, and it's
It's 1
it's
minute.
what she. Yeah, it's no for the ritual cast that doesn't require the pearl.
Oh.
It's
then
what she
yeah,
says.
10 minutes.
It's an echo stone. It's a magical stone if you have one and you can lay it in the bed next to a dying person for 1 week, and it will recall some of the memories of the person to answer your questions.
So
Basically,
guys,
for people that aren't ready yet to say goodbye to their loved ones, they can use that to settle their stuff.
So guys, do
Okay.
we want to see if she's telling the truth and this is just a stone and
Can I check
Her
if I can
memories.
see if she is speaking the truth?
insight.
insight?
Sure.
I mean,
I
yeah,
mean,
we
it
should
would
probably
be
take her
just
with
10
us and then
minutes.
destroy it
That's
right
fine.
after. Oh, damn.
No,
Fine.
Does it appear
Kev,
like she is telling the truth?
You look into her eyes, like you stare straight through the remnants of her soul that she has left. And she doesn't indeed seem very truthful and worried about her husband, and this is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Yeah,
Also, Oh, okay.
then I don't
sorry,
need
yeah.
to cast it, I guess.
No. You went through that pretty well. We actually just overstepped it by 9 minutes.
Oh.
There you go. That's the best time we had so far. I'm proud of you guys.
Catfish, that's okay.